straight with you? I got no idea. But now I want to try this. Granddad, what part of the game is that? You taking her to Red Lobster with the cheddar biscuits. The fam ain't eating cheddar biscuits, but this random broad eating cheddar biscuits. Now the Queen of Soul.
Ooh, kisses, sweeter than honey. But guess what? So is my money. And all I want you to do for me is give it to me when you get home. Hey, baby, whip it to me just a little bit, mister.
Yo!
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, take care, T-C-T. Oh, a little respect.
Just a little bit. Hey.
Hi, excuse me?
Hi, welcome to Adulting Services. Would you like a shot in your iced coffee?
No, thank you. It's 11 a.m.
It's precisely why I offered it in your iced coffee.
Okay, yeah, I'm just here because my car has some like new lights in it.
Oh, are they pretty lights?
No, kind of like check engine type lights.
Well, I asked if they're pretty because you're probably going to be staring at them for a while.
Well, I shouldn't be staring at them for a while because it kind of seems important. It's like a triangle with an exclamation point in the middle.
Yeah, that sounds expensive.
So what do I do?
You fucking ignore it.
Isn't it like really dangerous to ignore it?
Yeah, let me ask you something. Is your car smoking?
No.
Is it making a funny noise?
No.
Is there a smell? Does it kind of smell like it's going to blow up at any second?
No.
Right, so then we ignore it.
Okay, I'm confused. Aren't you supposed to be helping the adult?
Love, I am helping. Okay, what do you got in your bank account? $13? 14?
27.
Oh, 27. Okay. The extender. You think $27 is gonna fix a triangle with an exclamation point?
I'm gonna let you in on a little adulting secret, okay? If you ignore something long enough, the problem eventually disappears. Or you die, in which case the problem disappears anyways.
Are you sure you don't want that shot?
Yeah, let me get a fucking shot. Okay, so he is interested, but he only asked for your Snapchat. Is that bad? Well, the thing about Snapchat is it deletes after 24 hours of conversations, right? So you have to think, one, are they hiding something? Two, it's just, there's something that hurts the soul when they only reach out to you through Snapchat, you know? No. Okay. iMessage is getting coffee, you know, and having a nice conversation. Snapchat is stumbling out of the bar at 2 a.m. I don't get it. iMessage is asking for your favorite color because they want to get to know you better. Snapchat is asking what color underwear you're wearing because they want to get to know you better. Let me ask you something. When you get a snap like this, does it make you feel like they're putting in an effort? Does it make you feel good? Yeah. When they reach out to you on Snapchat, do you ever feel stuck? Like you're not getting anywhere with them? Yeah. Yeah. Don't you ever want to do something about it? Yeah. Kind of makes you want to stop talking to them, right? No. Okay.
Hi. Aw, thank you. Have a seat. Kyle, Jalen. Jalen, Kyle.
Jalen, you play nice.
I'll be right back.
What's going on, little man? I see you got your game skills down, Pack. You might have your hands full once I'll pick up the controller, man.
Put it back. Keep your hands on my mama. Keep your hands on my Doritos.
Jalen, are you playing nice?
I got an order for Carl. That's me, thank you. Wait, Carl, is that you? Excuse me? Remember me? Spanish class? I'm sorry.
Come on, John Leonard High School. We sat right next to each other.
I'm still drawing a blank.
We even played lacrosse together.
I know nothing about lacrosse.
We were great buddies.
Look, I'm sorry, I'm running kind of late here.
You were like the most popular kid in school.
I was?
Yeah, you were class president. Everyone loved you. All the girls had a secret crush on you.
They did?
Yeah, so did I.
What? When I finally came out to everyone, you were the only one that supported me. You gave me the courage to finally open up to my parents and allow them to love me for who I really am. And you didn't just help me, you've done great things to this town. You redirected the lives of troubled kids by showing them that gang violence isn't the way. I did. You were an inspiration to us all. It's probably hard for you to remember. Doctors weren't sure if you'd ever get your memory back from that incident. Wait, what incident? When you saved those orphans from a burning church, a chunk of debris fell on your head. You were in a coma for 9 months. I was? It was the bravest thing I ever saw. Oh, well, thank you. I understand you can't remember right now. But I'll never forget the last words you said to me before you ran in that building. What did I say? You said, puedo perder mi vida, pero la esperanza es lo último que perderé. You know, I think I'm starting to remember now. Well, it's good to have you back, Carl. Well, it's good to be back. Wait, is Carl with a K? Yeah? Oh, I think I'm mistaken you for someone else. I'm sorry. Here's your latte. Have a nice day. But wait. An order for Jake? Jake? Jake, is that you?
Do I know
you? Saved my wife from a grizzly bear attack.
We don't translate, so we translate your darker friends' conversations. How may I help you?
Hey, my name is Jerome, and I was having this
Jerome?
issue. Yeah.
Sir, are you black?
If you're asking if I was born with a darker skin tone, then yes.
Oh, one of these guys. Okay. How may I help you?
Well, I was at a meeting giving this speech, and I was having this issue with a couple of guys who showed up in protest, so I decided to call the authorities and have them removed from the meeting. Now, as they were leaving, they kept yelling something that sounded like spoon, but I couldn't really understand what they were saying, so I was wondering if you could help me with that.
Sir, company policy, I'm going to have to read out a couple of statements, and I just need you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. Black Lives Matter.
Terrorist organization.
Barack Obama.
Worst president ever.
Donald Trump.
Our future president 2024.
The Triple K Clan.
Widely misunderstood.
And last but not least, the rebel flag.
The greatest symbol of hope America has ever produced.
Okay, sir. They're not calling you a spoon. They're calling you a raccoon without the first 3 letters.
A raccoon without the... Wait, do you mean a...
Yep, that's correct. Sir, a raccoon is an African American that denounces typically okay black ideologies while simultaneously boosting ideologies from typically non-black people.
Now, see, that's what's wrong with you people. That's why your mother should have raised you better.
What? Bitch, what you say about my mama?
You heard what I said.
Don't worry, I got your address right here. I'm on the way.
If you come here, I'm calling the authorities.
All right, call the police to see if they get there before I beat your ass.
This just in. We're on the scene of a crime that is about to happen.
What? All I said was you have to knock on my door before you come in because this is my private, personal space.
That is enough from you. Thank you so much. Parents, if your children have the audacity to try to say something like that to you, simply remind them that they paid for nothing in this house, therefore they own nothing in this house, therefore they have no jurisdiction over what happens in this house.
Hey, what are you doing?
Details at 11.
What are you doing with my door?
This just in. We're on the scene of a heinous crime at a local Walmart where clearly one of the little Laniers has lost her mind by acting a fool up in the store and throwing a tantrum over a stupid poppet toy.
Your TikTok is stupid.
Oh, no. Now to an update on a story we brought you earlier. The temper tantrum throwing little Lanier is confined to her room for 2 days with no electronics. And I better not hear a sound. Details at 11.
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Can I make you move now? Yes, I can. So you can get this move in a bag of a can. You can make it rhyme world when it holds in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. It's a popcorn world. It's a popcorn world.
Hey, Kenyatta.
Yes, King.
You got the wine glasses?
Yes, King.
Is the lighting right?
Oh, yes, King.
Well, all right then. I guess it's time for Uncorked Wine, live on the Noise Makers page. Grab your glasses and let's go.
I'm excited. Despite the challenges that we've had here tonight, I'm excited. I'm thrilled.
But I need that 10%.
I feel good. I feel good all over. Yeah. I'm glad to see everybody tonight. The people are coming in slowly. We had an eventful VNR Supper Club today. It was eventful. It was a lot happening. It was amazing. It was inspired. And now we are kind of settling ourselves back down for this amazing thing we're going to do here tonight. And we also had some stuff going on behind the scenes. So we're starting a little bit later than we normally would. But that's okay too.
It's all good, man. It's Saturday night.
It's Saturday night. Mama Noise, are you okay? Let me see if she's all right. Are you there?
Blink twice. Blink twice.
Can you unmute? Okay, she must be busy. We'll give her a second to get back in the building, as they say. But she's in the building. She just got to unmute.
Yeah, I think Al B still en route. He'll probably be popping on shortly.
Still en route. Okay. Well, we getting started a little earlier, later but earlier, kind of than we had anticipated. But it's coming together slowly but surely.
Oh yeah.
But listen, we're gonna have a good time tonight, y'all. We're gonna have a good time tonight. I gotta commend you again, Ron, for another amazing VNR Supper Club. I was so jealous of that salmon. I was and the beignet. I was like, man, seriously, Mama Noise, we could just move. And then
never know the difference.
I'm just saying, we could just move, and then that we could have those beignets, whenever there's a VNR Supper Club.
Hey, ain't nothing like coming back home, man. Ain't nothing like coming back home.
You understand what I'm saying? I probably could get on board with that today.
Y'all still cold down there?
Not as bad as it was. It's it warmed up a little bit today, and we got up to 66. And so, and I think it's supposed to stay there. So, if that's true, then we'll be okay for a little bit. maybe we're finally on the other side. Well, yeah, we're finally on the other side. Just some, excuse me, at least reasonable temperatures or whatever.
I know, man. I was so damn tired of hearing them damn sirens last night. Shit.
Yeah, I heard y'all had the whole tornado experience. Al was telling me about it this morning, man. That's crazy.
I mean, it went past us. They were still running the damn sirens.
Wow.
It's been gone for 30 minutes.
Wow.
Y'all still
Well,
telling me shit.
Well, the rule is you're supposed to, if you see it at all, you're supposed to sound the alarm. So if they were still sounding it, I mean, they can still see it. So, okay, there she is. I was hoping she could get it worked out. Okay. So full disclosure.
Wanda heard you say there she is. She started turning around looking and shit.
That's funny. That's funny. Full disclosure, right before we started the show tonight, my lovely queen there said, I want to go for a walk. I said, okay. She said, the fresh air do me some good. I said, okay. And then she sprained the ankle. And I said, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good. So,
knowing Mama Noise, I would say something stupid. But I ain't going to say nothing stupid this time.
We're going to let you live tonight.
Yeah.
How you feeling, boo?
Boy, if he don't leave me the hell alone.
No, it ain't me. It ain't me. It's just the circumstances. It really is the circumstances. It's I can promise you. That side said, I can't believe this happened. That was I can't believe this just happened side. Yeah, we got to move past it, Mama Lord.
It happens to the best of us.
It's life. Life happens.
It gets everybody.
You muted out. Yeah.
A misstep, a curb, what?
Man.
Step. It was a step.
A lost leprechaun, a Wildcat fan. What? I mean, what happened?
A peacock feather. It's got to be something.
No, our peacock feathers have not arrived yet. I'm very disappointed in the Peacock Nation right now. I thought that would have already taken place, but
I think the Peacocks are still putting it on another team from Kentucky.
They are. They look like they're going to take out the whole state here, and just their goal is to take out the whole state. So
y'all gonna know we from New Jersey. Y'all gonna know we from Jersey because didn't nobody know where.
I'm like, oh man, y'all are aggressive. I don't understand the hostility. Okay. I am, but Mama Noah, talk to us. Tell us how you feel. Tell the people how you feel. That side saying it all, ain't it?
And you gotta say nothing else outside that side, man. Like, ooh, Lord.
That side saying it all.
I had a cell phone. I have no idea what I did with it.
It really makes me feel some kind of way. Or now I know how the Good Samaritan felt. Because when I fell down, I'm laying on the concrete.
Yeah.
And this girl was like less than 100 feet from me on her cell phone.
Yep.
She saw me fall and was like,
that's shit. Right. She was like, that's
and then this other guy walked past and was like, he wanted to attempt, but then I guess he was like, wait a minute, we still in a pandemic. And I was like, I'm so glad I have my phone.
Yeah.
I'm calling Lloyd. He's not answering. And I'm going, oh my gosh. So I call the kids. The kids are answering and they're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm like, get your father.
They come rushing to me and saying, emergency. I was like, uh-oh, what's going on?
Man.
So I had to go find her. I got in the truck and went and found her and put her back in the truck and made it on back. But Noisemaker, she is fine. She's back. She's in the game.
You know what? I tell you something. If you don't know to appreciate your family in moments like this, my husband is trying. My husband's trying to get me situated, and the kids are trying to get me situated, and I'm like, man, it's just a blessing to be able to uh, have family.
Well, listen, we love you. I know you're frustrated.
Yes, I am very frustrated.
But we're going to try to have a good time in spite of all that has happened. And for those who are wondering why I jumped off the screen, it's because I haven't had a chance to change clothes. And Mama knows I can't find my king shirt, but I'm not going to worry about it tonight.
It should be laying in a chair.
I thought it was in the chair over here.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mama knows sent me a late birthday present. Well, actually, it was my mother in love sent me a late birthday present. And since Mama Noise was wearing her Queen shirt tonight, I thought I would wear my brand new shirt as well, and especially in solidarity of the events that just took place today. So
I sure appreciate your solidarity.
Voila! She got me the Black King shirt.
Well, hers doesn't say black because she's not down with black people.
Right, exactly. So,
that was a question. That wasn't an assertion.
No, we just
it didn't sound like it was.
You just staying on brand, Mama.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Oh, you know what, Mama Noise? We're gonna perk your spirits up tonight because we're gonna have some fun.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a big night. It is the first and second round of the Ultimate March Madness Greatest in Music tip that we take tonight, and we have seeded all four brackets 1 through 16, and we already, before the show even starts, are in deep controversy. But yet we're ready to have some fun. We do have a very short picnic of pass, and by short I mean just a couple of videos, and that part of that is because of the circumstances. But we're still gonna have fun. But noisemakers, we want y'all to enjoy us tonight and chime in and let's have a ball together. And I will open up for Mama Noise on what we're drinking. Me and Mama Noise in concert to the events that are taking place tonight. We are drinking the Earl Stevens Tropiscato and in solidarity of music. So I'm excited about that. Al, Ron, what y'all sipping on tonight?
I had a few sips of bourbon punch at VNR Supper Club.
Oh, you're in a good place right now.
Right. Not as good as some people that were at the VNR Supper Club.
That is also true.
But I am drinking Body Armor alkaline water, pH 9.
Under normal circumstances, I would mock you, but tonight I would say you have the right drink.
I don't want what happened with some to happen with me. So.
Oh my goodness!
I'm going to drink my water.
Drink your water. There you go. All right.
Yeah, we got to get in that. Take one drink, take one water. Take one drink, take one water.
Yes. Drink. Take a drink, take some water is the new puff pass.
Yeah, that's got to be the new puff pass.
Right.
Or either that, some people just got to stop. Half glasses, 3/4 glass, 1/4 quarter glass, something.
Sometimes you got to snatch the glass from somebody and just be like, stop. Jesus, stop. All right.
They seem to find glasses, though. They find a way to find them.
No, I hear you on that. Ron, what you drinking tonight? You still doing bourbon punch or you moved on?
No, I think I'm gonna move over to Hurricane. I'm gonna go knock off some Hurricane.
They did say they made that at the
So it's all Earl Stevens all the time tonight, huh?
But this ain't Earl Stevens Hurricane.
Oh, this ain't Earl Stevens.
Oh no, they did some Mardi Gras Hurricane.
Oh, this is their own thing.
Yeah. This is the five drink Hurricane.
Oh, the one that you mixed?
Yeah.
Level 5 Hurricane.
$1,000,000 proof, the one that's $1,000,000 proof.
But this is gin, vodka, some light
God.
rum, dark rum, some
Oh
triple
God.
sec, some little grenadine, some grapefruit, some pineapple.
Grenadine.
Ron, you got to get you one. You got to get you one of them little cars that you can drive to your bedroom.
So, Lloyd, imagine mixing that drink he just mentioned
Yeah.
with some of his infamous bourbon punch.
Oh, I'm sure you flying high right now.
No. I'm not.
The other person. Oh, wow.
I stuck with bourbon punch.
Right. You played it smart. You played it smart. I got you.
This is not where it's wasn't one where you drink one, drink the other drink. No,
right, you're supposed to choose. You're supposed to choose.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
If
that person clearly they didn't understand the assignment.
Nah.
I got you.
Not at all. Not everybody else did.
All right. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna toast to their safety getting home. And then we're gonna toast to Mama Noise getting better. And we're gonna toast to a good night. How's that?
Here.
I'm gonna actually toast my drink and my water.
I can start with a little small one.
There you go.
There you go, Mama Noise. So how's the Tropicado? Is it sweet?
It's actually good. It's just sweet enough to let you know the sweet is there.
I ain't no sweet to that. It's strong.
It's Moscato enough to be wine.
It smells tropical.
Better than the other ones he's had.
The Stella Rosa is way sweeter than that.
Oh yeah, the Stella Rosa is way
wow.
sweeter. Oh yeah. This is pretty good though. I like this. Hey Stefan, glad to know you made it home safe. There you go.
Is he home?
He home.
I'm assuming. I don't know. I am assuming.
Mr.
All right.
Noise,
Yes, my love.
thank you.
What? No, you don't have to do that.
Thank you for taking care of me.
No, you don't have to do that. That's my job and my pleasure.
Well, I still don't ever want to get to the place that I don't thank you.
Well, you're sweet, but you don't have to thank me. Listen, just the fact that you already can put a little weight on it and that you can move it a little bit is thanks enough.
The fact you can do that is
yeah, that's a good sign. We're moving in the right direction. So
man, that's a real good sign.
I'm very happy. So, and then tomorrow we're gonna doctor on it real heavy. Mix that hot with that cold and go on and get all that soreness completely out of it. And I think you'll be
get the baby some ginger ale and some salt.
That's really all she needed: some Vicks Vapor Rub and some
ginger ale. Rub a little dirt on it
and a little Robitussin, and I think you'll be fine.
No, I don't remember that.
Listen, and some saltine crackers. If
you ain't got no castor oil around the house.
I don't have any. I'm out, and I'm out.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
So
I could say, I can shoot you some hurricane and bourbon punch together.
Well, listen, that'll kill something. That'll kill something. I'm just not sure it's her ankle.
You won't feel no pain till tomorrow.
You won't give you something, take your mind off that pressure.
That's something.
Oh my goodness. All right, people. Let's do a couple of quick picnic passes. Let's bring in some praise and worship and some preaching, just to get things started in the right direction.
Interesting.
Hey.
Still $3.49 a gallon. Still $3.49 a gallon.
It didn't change the price, but maybe
Well,
maybe
it did change it because we was over $4.
Oh yeah, we have $4.49.
Yeah, we still 404, 408.
Yeah, but maybe her car wasn't going to work, and it worked, and she was like, "Please let this car at least go over or something."
I don't know why she ran over the gas. Wasn't no car even at the pump.
Man,
that is true. I ain't seen no car.
She was praying that the gas prices go down.
Oh no, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that ain't that.
Well, but Biden said he's sick of y'all trying to gouge these prices. Maybe he'll scare them back into lowering the prices.
They scared them down to at least lower than $4. It was $3 and something.
As long as you drop it a penny, you did exactly what he said.
I need to come to Texas to get some gas.
No, I don't know about that.
We
I don't
still
think it's
above $4.
Well, we just said on Talking Noise that folks was trying to what was that? The app that was trying to put your gas in layaway?
What was it, Capilana? What is it, Carlana? Yeah, just put it on
Nonsense. That's what it
layaway.
is, nonsense.
Well, some people need to put stuff on layaway. They can't pay for it all at the same time, Al.
Yeah,
But you really know the fast way to get gas prices down. All the Democrats need to say raise the gas prices, and all the Republicans will push it down.
There you go. There you go. That'll work.
Old-fashioned reverse psychology.
Reverse psychology. I like
Anything Democrats that they want to do, the Republicans they're gonna fight against it.
Either one, whoever want to do the pushing up and the other push it down, I'm okay with it. Let's get a good word in before we get started tonight.
Me from a mighty long way. Lord, I thank you for being my help. You need to get that garbage out of your room. You need to get that shit off the floor when you wash that uniform. You need to go in and take your bath. That's what you need to do.
Was that his parents?
Yeah, he living with his parents, trying to start a ministry.
I'm gonna need you to take care of the first thing.
How old is he where his parents got to tell him to take a shower?
No. That ain't what his daddy said. He said you need to take that shit out and get it done. Take care of the first thing first, then come to your live and preach.
Take that trash out of your room.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
that shit off the floor.
Yeah.
Wash your ass.
That nigga had to look like he was about 30, 35.
He looked old. He didn't look young.
30, 35-ish.
He didn't look young at all. So I don't know. That escalated quickly. I didn't see that coming.
So wrong. So wrong.
That wasn't the word I was looking for. Let's go. Let's do something else.
He looked like he was having his service up under the stairwell or something.
He was definitely in a basement-like situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see if we can try again because that wasn't it.
Before you said, Lloyd, he was not interviewing for sliding in. He was not interviewing.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Stand up in your church. Stand up in church. Let's go to a different church.
Pop that pussy, let me see you do the brand.
This is not it. I tell you how mad I am for somebody syncing that up so perfectly. I mean, perfectly. They sync that up to perfection.
Vonda hate that video. I love it.
Why?
I love
she was
it.
just trying to get her praise on.
But you ever been to a club and group of girls, they're at a table, whatever, and there's always that one that's sitting down and she don't get up the entire night.
Yeah.
Look at the sister behind the one in front.
Okay.
She that girl. She gonna sit and watch the drinks all night. She ain't got to go use the bathroom.
The one back there clapping the hands sitting down.
Mm-hmm. Just lazy. Well, she got on a leather everything. So that's part of the reason. But what I don't like is the sister in the black that kind of creeped up behind grandma after a while. And she's like, oh, what we doing? Watch how she just started creeping up behind her.
But she saw herself in the camera and she was like, oh, shit.
I was like, why is she behind her, though?
Let's do this.
I didn't know she was just going to join us. She was trying to, you know how brothers will push up behind her sister? I didn't know what that was. I was like,
she's the friend that blocks the push up.
Yeah.
Oh, she's trying to make sure that nobody can push up.
Yeah.
I got you.
But as soon as she saw that camera, look at it. As soon as she saw that camera, boy.
Grandma getting it though.
Mima was like, I'm half hood and I'm half holy. I'm half
right. I saw a joke to that comedian today. She said, I love Jesus, but I will smack a hoe. I was like, whoa. Well, that's very aggressive.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
Mama Noise, I apologize. My attempts to bring a righteousness to this situation tonight have failed miserably. So How about pets? Let's try pets. Maybe pets will do it. Let's see.
My best friend, she a real bad bitch, got her own.
What the fuck?
Damn, dog was like, "Hey, friend."
He was just a little hungry, man. Just a little hungry.
That bird woke up that day and didn't know that was gonna be his last day.
Hey, bird. Hey, bird. Hey, bird. Will you be my friend? Will you be my friend? Never mind.
Never mind. I'm good. I'm good. Wow,
but the song kind of went with it though. They just had to put the song like that.
That was rude. That was really rude. That was rude.
But the baby's still my favorite. The baby is still.
The baby was like, "What the?" Well, because it happened so fast.
Caught you off guard.
Let's try something else. This is not working tonight. Really. Okay, let me just start by saying white people play too much. This is what this video is. White people play too much. She doing the most. I don't like it.
I'm mad at the fact how slow people getting out of there.
He's just gonna leave his girl.
He left her. He was like, I don't know.
She left her mom and everything.
What I don't understand is how come anybody stole off on her.
Oh, the buddy was about to. That first dude.
She would have got hit with that skateboard real quick.
I'd have clocked her so fast. She'd been like, "This ain't not how this video was supposed to go."
Faster than they could have said. Wow, this is a prank.
Right.
Yeah, she already took two wheels
to the head. They be waking up.
Right. Andy Bruce is right. None of this stuff belongs to me. I'm throwing it at her. Why do I care? And I dare the store to try to say something. Sir, why you throw that stuff at me? She came at me. It's y'all store.
She came out of TV. I thought she wanted
to got to figure out how to do things better at y'all store. This is not good customer service.
I need a better
check with your security team and figure out how she got in there.
There you go. That's all I'm saying now. Let's try pets again because pets could work. Let me try pets again.
That is.
Come here. That dog guy is so bad. But it do look like a dog, though. Like when it first started, it does look like a dog.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That dog said exactly what that little baby said when the dog ate the bird. What the?
First of all, I know that dog is black, too, by the way. Because he assessed that situation quickly. He said, what this nigga? Oh, he got one of them things? He got one of them things? Look at that face.
What you about to do with that? What you about to do with that?
Come here.
Dog. You tell that's a hood dog.
That's a hood dog. That's a hood dog right there. I'm proud of that dog. I am.
She got a small smile. One more. One more. I think we get one more for her.
For Mama NOIZ?
Yeah, I think one more. She's gonna be all the way there.
I like game shows. Let's try game shows.
Life for 400, please. In common law, the age of this, signaling adulthood, is presumed to be 14 in boys and 12 in girls. Tom?
What is the age of consent?
No.
Write his name down.
No, sir. Hey,
consent.
I watched the video yesterday, and it showed by country what the age of consent was. Yemen.
By country?
By country.
Wow.
Yemen, the age of consent is 9 years old.
You are lying.
Japan, 12 years old.
Consent?
The age of consent.
Oh my God.
I believe 36. I believe 36 of the United States in the U.S. is 16 and 11 is 18.
Wow. What's the age of murder? Because if you try to touch my 9-year-old daughter, there's murder after that. There's murder that happens right after that.
She don't even know the hell she consenting to.
I mean,
they should have locked him up right after the show.
Thought he was going to say adolescence or puberty or something.
So, man, something will make sense. Not that bullshit.
He realized he got to live through that statement, right? Like, he got to go back to his church with that statement he just made.
Or they got to say, is he on the pedophile registry?
Yeah,
well, we don't know what
he got to be.
We don't know what state he's from. You know, you got some states around here.
Okay, Mama Noise, we're going to end on this one just for you.
Uncle Luke.
Well,
oh no.
Okay, we got two. We got two. Let me start with this one first.
You know what, Kyrie? Really?
Girl, what's this? Looks like ham with all the fixings. Gonna make me give up breasts and start working on my legs and thighs orders. Got my pamper getting small. Oh, hello.
See, apparently the age of consent is getting younger and younger by
I'm very disturbed.
He rubbed that booty like he was like, hey, I call this tomorrow.
Mama!
We need to call CPS.
Why I got to call CPS on him?
What exactly do y'all have going on over at y'all house?
Well, listen, he I don't know if he meant it like that. He may have meant it differently.
No, he meant it like that. He was taking his time, going up the ass, down the thigh, over to the knee.
He was taking his time though. I ain't gonna hold you.
They don't teach this in school.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is real talk. This is the last one. This is for you, Mama Noise. I love you. Hey, move. I'm moving. Look at the dude. Look at the dude.
What was she drinking?
Where is my camera? Where is my camera? World star.
He think he need to turn to. Ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. What's she push him for?
What did he do? What's the name of that drink you had, Ron?
So do you call it the shimmy walk? It's not the moon walk. So is it the shimmy walk?
Oh, not the roll walk.
I mean, she's literally about to pop out of her outfit, though.
Let's cut to the end. Yeah, he got the camera out though. Look. I got this.
Ain't nobody gonna believe it. Nobody gonna believe it.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
When karaoke goes wrong.
Pretty sad.
Auntie, you know what we should do tonight?
You go up and say Michael Jackson.
Auntie, what if we went down to?
She act like this is my moment.
Apparently, this was a moment.
She took that dance like no one is looking shit seriously.
That's just a saying, right? That's not a real
just
thing.
A figure of speech.
That's not a real thing. We're always looking.
She did not give a
niggas is
damn.
looking.
She did not give a damn.
So, Mama Noise, did we put a smile on your face? Because if we didn't, I got one more.
You might have to try something else because that.
I want something else? Okay, I got one more. I got a couple more.
That was
I got a couple more. Let's try a couple more. Here we go.
I mean,
I don't like that you know, he's learning karate. He ain't got it yet.
But you saw the boy struggle at the lower level.
Right. And then you go raise it up higher.
What made you say?
But you know the conversation's like, well, sorry, but you're not going to advance to brown belt this week.
I'm sorry, but
just not quite ready.
Not quite ready yet.
He gonna keep his white belt for a long time.
For a while. It's gonna be a little while. Okay.
Eventually, gonna be like, you do know white's out of season, right?
Yeah.
You can't wear white after Labor Day, right?
That's what I heard.
Oof. They so wrong for that though. That's just so wrong.
Mama, no, maybe I need to go back to an oldie but goodie. How about that?
Oh.
It's that part right there that's scary. Look at her. What's she doing? What's she doing? Get up. Get up. Get up. You out the water. You out. You're okay. You out the water. You're okay. You out the water. My mom had to go now. You got to swim?
You know what I never noticed before in this video? How much money she spent on that outfit. Like she went to Target and she said, I'm gonna slay these with this.
You didn't hear the friend say, oh, you don't know how to swim?
I did hear it at the end. This is the first time I heard.
How would you go down a water slide and you don't know how to swim?
That was my first question.
Did your dumb ass think it was foam at the bottom of that slide?
And that's true. And while that's true, Al, there was a safety measure in place for her not to drown. It's called standing up.
Right.
And the fact that you couldn't stand up, just simply stand up. Like, we're not asking a lot of you in this moment.
Look how much of her body is out of the water.
Right.
It's only 3 feet of water. Only 3 feet.
I'm just saying.
But
we weren't requiring a lot.
But what was you thinking the whole ride down? Knowing that there's a big ass puddle of water.
This is gonna be lit.
I can't wait. It's just like a slide when I was a little girl and my daddy used to take me. It was so much fun.
Watch this.
And then violence ensued.
I'm just saying it's too much of an investment in the bundles to be trying to go down a water slide in the bundles.
Is that so? You focused on the bundles. You was like, why would you do that?
Her whole
You're
crew.
willing to take that risk. You know you're using the good shit, the real.
Her whole crew had bundles.
Okay, Mama Noise, let me bring you back to two of the greatest videos of all time. Can I just do that?
Those are good bundles, Mama Noise. They pay for them.
Here's video number 1.
I'm not gonna say again. You want
Oh,
to figure
no.
something out?
Bro.
What you said about my mom? What you
talk about my mom. You gonna fuck my mom? You know who she is? You wanna fight? Bring it on. I'm gonna fuck you up. Alright, I will fuck you up. You wanna fuck my mom, huh?
Smack that man like that.
So that's one of the greatest of all time.
I still say he need to be arrested. You don't slap nobody like that and not go to jail.
Listen, he kind of had it coming. And then, of course, lest we never forget.
I was just saying, good to see Hope in the chat.
Yep. Hey, Hope, you made it home. There you go.
You made it home. Made home.
Here it comes, Mama Noise. You ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, there it is.
That's the shot right there.
That's the boy.
That's
her
the money
in it,
shot right there.
Her is up. I mean, that's the man. That is.
It looks like the water separated her head from her body.
That is the kill shot.
That's the kill shot right there.
And for good measure, we're taking your bike with you.
Right.
You know, it looks like she was trying to stand her ground.
You're wrong for that, Mama.
She tried to stand her ground, said she's not moving. She don't care what you do. However,
and we found that to be
the police squad said, well, that law does not abide in this town. You will not stand your ground here.
That video, we retitled it, fuck you and your bike.
Big wheels keep on rolling.
So
you ain't gotta go, but you getting the hell up out of here.
Get out of here. That's exactly right. Okay. I think we're ready now. Mama Noise leaves loosened up. She's ready to go. Let's go quick. All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
videos.
We are ready for the first and second round of the inaugural Ultimate Musical Madness Greatest in Music competition. And let me just tell you, right from the start, this is a highly controversial undertaking.
Mm-hmm.
Much like the 68 round of 68 in men's and women's NCAA, there have been snubs of people that did not make the final cut. And I think before we get into the seeding, we must start with some of the more obvious and some may even say egregious.
Well, first, if you don't mind, explain to the peoples how the seedings came about. How we derived the 16 seeds.
Absolutely. So we looked at all artists, and admittedly, we may have left some out accidentally, but nevertheless, we came up with a pool of artists that we wanted to evaluate under 4 different categories, and we will explain those categories here to you now. Hold on one second because I'm making some adjustments here to the show. This is an amazing type of situation that we got going on here. Okay. All right, here we go. So some of the categories was re-listenability. And re-listenability is very simple. Because we wanted to keep the competition fair. Because if you say the greatest artists of all time, people like Michael Jackson and Prince win in a landslide. And that's not fair. So we wanted to create 4 categories that we thought were fair for the evaluations. So we started with re-listenability. Is this an artist that you individually or people in general listen to all the time? Like you find yourself popping in his music or her music or their music all the time. So re-listenability. The second category was shifted to culture. The second category was shifted to culture. Shifted to culture simply means that when they came out, music and across the board changed, especially in that genre. They shifted music in their genre forever. Okay, so that was the next category. The next category was across the culture or the region. So everybody in the country messed with them, or different cultures mess with them. So people listen to them from different cultures, Wahites, Hispanics, Asians, everybody rock with them. And then the final category was longevity. So those were the four categories we used to measure certain artists that made it into the overall pool. So now I will reveal, based on that, who got snubbed out of the top 64 teams. Oh, should I reveal I should probably reveal the category or the regions first, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you don't get mad at NCAA when they get snubbed. Don't get mad at us.
Right. So the first region is gospel. Well, it's not the first region, but that's one of the regions is gospel. All right. One of the next regions was R&B, soul. Okay. One of the next regions was we called it black pop icons. And then the final reason, of course, was hip hop. All right. Now let's talk about some of the snubs. Right off the top, the most obvious snub to me was Beyonce. Beyonce did not make it into the top 16. I know many of you that are younger would say, how can you have a greatest music of all time and not create a space for Beyonce to exist? Hopefully, when you see who did make it, you'll go, oh, well, that makes sense. Who else didn't make it? Let's see. I'm trying to think of who else didn't make it. That was a massive snub.
Is that why Dr. Smith didn't pull up like those Beyonce?
No. She didn't pull off.
I was just saying.
I know that's funny though. That's funny. Honestly, that might be the biggest one. Oh, I guess technically you could maybe say, if you want to say Stevie Wonder was a snub, you could. Would y'all agree Stevie Wonder might be a snub?
For older generation, yeah.
Yeah, I would say Stevie Wonder was a snub.
He's not a snub if he wasn't on the list originally.
But that's why he was a snub, because he didn't make the list. He didn't make the original list. But when you look at the category, I'm not sure. I don't know. That was a tough one. He may have just been forgotten, and we just owe him a huge apology. But
you always got next year. You always got next year.
Yeah, next year we'll get him in.
Get your game up, Stevie. Get your game up.
There you go. I'm trying to think of who else didn't make it that would be considered a snub. Would Smokey Robinson be a snub?
Not for me.
See, I think Smokey Robinson. Somebody mentioned Babyface to me. Babyface. If we were doing purely,
I guess we could have had some play-ins.
Yeah, we could. Next year we'll probably do a 68. We'll do a 68. So there you go. All right. That's all the snubs. I think that were the most obvious. Everybody else, you kind of like, yeah, I understand why they wouldn't make it based on these categories. So, all right.
And the other ones who didn't make it, unfortunately, they didn't have enough wins to get in. So
they didn't have enough wins to get in. Not that they haven't won, they just hadn't won enough.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will start tonight's Ultimate March Madness Greatest in Music competition. And we will start with the R&B Soul division. And we'll start with the number 1 seed and the number 1 seed overall.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Everybody except for one person had the Isley Brothers as their number 1 seed.
No, that had to be Ron because he just said, "Wow."
So they were the number 1 overall. They are the number 1 overall seed. And in the first round, they take on the Supreme. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you, and chat, we want your opinion as well. Who do you have winning based on the categories that we've said? Remember, the categories are re-listenability. How often do you listen to their songs? Shifted the culture. Cross regions. And, of course, longevity. Based on this, who do you have winning in this round between the Isley Brothers and the Supremes?
Is it really something to think about?
Not to me. Not to me in that career.
Ron, argue your case, I guess.
I ain't got no argument on them. They made my top 5.
He wasn't the one, actually.
Yeah. I got them over the Supremes. Just one category alone, just longevity.
Yeah.
Just out of the 4 categories, I just take longevity, and I got them beyond the Supremes.
To me, the Isley Brothers are our UNLV. Like, they're gonna be really tough to beat. They're gonna be really tough to beat.
Man.
So, I think the winner is obvious in that one. The number 1 seed, the Isley Brothers, moves on to the next round. No debate necessary on that one. Let's go to game number 2, which is wait a minute. I think I'm out. I'm out. No, that's right. That was right. Is it right? Wait a minute.
You skipped over number 2.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
The 2 seed should be at the bottom going against the 15.
Right, but I'm trying to see what happened to it. Like in the 79, 1, 2, 3, 4. It didn't make it into the. I thought it made it into the slides, and it did not make it into the slides. So let me go pick up the 2 seed and get them into the show. For whatever reason, they did not make it into the show, but there it is. And by the way, the 2 seed is strong as well. The 2 seed is very strong as well. It is Boys to Men versus SWV. They were on at the top of. They weren't the number 1 seed of anybody, but they were either 2 or 3 on everybody.
I don't think they were that high on mine, really.
Or maybe not everybody, but they were 2 or 3. They weren't lower than a 5 on anybody's, I don't think.
I can see that.
Are we giving feedback?
Yeah.
See, I'm going with SWV because SWV make you want to dance, yada yada, and then they they'll throw in a group. Boys Men just make you want to, hey girl, come on.
They're definitely tied for longevity, both of them.
Yeah, that's no question.
That's neck to neck right now.
What was the cat? Listenability or
re-listenability?
See, to me, where they dominate is re-listenability, shifted the cultures, and without question, cost the regions and culture.
You don't
like
think
it's not
SWV shifted the culture? There was tons of boy groups, men groups doing what Boys Men was doing.
Because Boys Men looked like a copycat when they first
not
came
black
out.
ones. Not doing it to black and white audience though at that time, though, Al.
New Edition.
No, but that's a different. They have the potential to see each other at some point, but
it was almost copycat, man. They got great songs. They got great songs, but they was almost copycat.
Well, they were designed to be copycats as far as in that regard, but still they were able to carve out their own thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. To me, it's Boys to Men is not even close, but we got one vote for SWV, 1 vote for Boys to Men. So where are the other 2 votes going?
So who am I going to?
The chat is split. Look at that. The chat is split.
I don't know. I may have to ride with Al on this one. That's WV.
Really?
Like I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna listen to them probably more because the up tempo than I am of Boys to Men.
Okay, Mama Noise, which way you going?
I love SWV, but I love Boys to Men more.
Okay, so we have a literal tie.
Overtime.
So we go to overtime. How do we break the tie? We got to break the tie somehow.
I mean, because
We
just
need
think
somebody
about
in the
where
vote.
Boys
We
to
need
Men
somebody in
went.
the vote.
And,
In the chat, I mean. Chad, come on.
Somebody in the chat, Chad, or whoever's out there listening.
Anthony Bruce.
Boys to Men.
ADB.
Are we gonna have the first upset of the night?
Because right now you got Hope with SWV and Stephon with Boys to Men, so it's still a tie.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
you can't shift Stephon. You already got your vote in.
What did you say, Mama Noise?
I think that Boys to Men being known around the world, not just in our culture. And I'm not saying that as much as I love SWV, I'm not saying that they are influence all around the world.
Right.
That was one of the reasons why I gave the 25 in that category. The shift was, first of all, we didn't have a lot of groups that do harmony. I mean, the only one I could think of back then was like Take Six. I couldn't think of any other groups that actually harmonize the way that they harmonize. And there's not too many black male groups that have gotten residency in, or offered residency rather, in Las Vegas, which, you know, speaks volumes as well. So those are a couple of the points that I thought of when I came to the conclusion of Boys to Men over.
So Stephon was not voting for Boys to Men. He was saying Boys to Men, he thinks they're too high. So he voted SWV. So wow. In the first upset of the night, the 2 seed goes down, though an impassioned plea from Mama Noise. Boys to Men goes down to SWV. This is amazing. Wow, the 15 seed takes it. All right. We moving on to the next round. I'm shocked. Boys to Men playing the role of Kentucky tonight. All right, let's go to the next round. Next group. Earth, Wind, and Fire is the 3 seed. In Vogue is the 14 seed. Who we got?
I love me some In Vogue.
I love In Vogue.
I love In Vogue too,
but against
the
Earth,
elements
Wind,
have
and
been
Fire.
sampled year after year, decade after decade after decade. I'm going with the elements.
You can't go to a black picnic.
It's virtually impossible.
And not
And they're still touring.
Yeah, it's
And
virtually impossible not to vote for Earth, Wind, and Fire.
They could have fell apart once Maurice White passed away.
Huh?
They could have fell apart once Maurice White passed away and been like, okay, that was, you know, the lead dude, so we just gonna pump the brakes and call it a day. We've made our impact on the world or whatever, but they are still pushing. Philip Bailey can still hit that. Huh?
I'm 100% sure they ain't got stronger.
Well, Philip Bailey can still hit that. Goodness gracious, Reasons.
Well, he has his good days and his bad days.
I think Invo got a bad seed. They got a bad seed.
Well, I mean, listen, I tallied all the votes. That's where they landed. Yeah, it wasn't a great matchup for them from the start.
Not at all. Not at all.
I think Earth, Wind, and Fire takes that one.
That was almost like the Howard in South Carolina.
Yeah, it wasn't a good matchup.
Really?
Yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire takes that one in a kind of a route, yeah. Okay, we're going to the 4 seed.
Ooh.
This was interesting. New Edition and the Gap Band.
Man, that should have been an 8-9.
Yes.
It would have made a great 8-9 for sure.
Lee.
Your obvious first answer wants to be New Edition, but the problem is when you start really looking at the Gap Band's hits, you go, damn, that's good too, and that's good, and that's good, and that's good. And then it's Uncle Charlie, that voice.
There is no New Edition without Gap.
Yearning for your love.
You know, another reason that
Burn rubber on me. Go ahead, Mama.
Another thing that guided my decision is that I had plenty of New Edition CDs, but I didn't like all the songs. Didn't we talk about what songs that what didn't we have on the show one time? What album you listen to that you don't have to fast forward past all the songs to get to the one you like? You know,
that is a really great point. New Edition is actually not all to me. Now I can't speak for anybody else, but I don't think they have an album that I've heard that I wouldn't skip some songs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Whereas with the Gap Band, that's not true.
That is true.
It is true.
They got some albums with some trash.
They got something on there too.
Do they? Okay, maybe I'm not.
They do. But see, like New Edition will have like an album with like 12 songs. And I'll be like, because I like New Edition's performances and stuff, I'll say, man, I really do like those 3 songs. Maybe if I buy the album, maybe the other ones will grow on me. But most of the time, it's probably maybe about 4 or 5 songs on the whole album.
So what am I biased off of? Why am I so leaning toward? Is it because that the good songs are so good that I can't get the bad song, that I'm giving the bad song more credit than they deserve?
You'll listen to the bad song because you just heard a really good song and it just kept you moving, so you just kept playing. And then as soon as that bad song ends, another song come on that you wanted to hear. So you just kind of let them roll. You just let it fly on through.
This is a lot tougher than I thought it would be.
That's why I appreciate on CD when we had the repeat button. When I could hit it. So then I ain't got to skip. I don't have to listen to all that. I can just keep on my favorite song. Even though, just think about it. I'm dating myself. I'm okay with that. It's all them times you had to get up and go and fast forward past it when it was that. If you didn't have repeat capability. Capability.
No, usually the Gap Band a lot of time on albums. So
no, solo albums do not count because that's not fair.
That would be too easy.
That's not fair. Yeah,
I don't know.
And if you listen to solo, when you listen to their solo album, a lot of the New Edition solo albums only had 1-2 good songs on there.
That's true as well.
Without Bobby,
I was gonna say without Bobby, yeah. But Uncle Charlie be slaying them though.
I mean,
on the other hand,
yeah.
Uncle Charlie be slaying them.
See, that was another thing about New Edition is that their catalog was fattened up once everybody went solo.
Are we about to seriously vote out Boyz II Men and New Edition in the first round? Is that what's about to happen?
I mean,
it feels like that's what's about to happen.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I have listened to so much Gap Band in 2022. I have listened to 0 New Edition.
I'm gonna say I've not listened to anything New Edition this year.
Oh my God.
It's true. Whereas on Facebook, I've been seeing everybody from Louisville blowing up my news feed about the concert that was, I guess it was Nashville or somewhere close by Louisville. Folks drove down to go to the New Edition concert. Everybody's, oh my gosh, fangirl freak out, fanboy freak out or whatever over New Edition's concert, which I would love to see them in concert. But then it's like, after that, then, I'll go back to
get there on time because he was flat wool out after that second song.
Bobby Brown?
Yeah, Bobby was out of breath.
He got no stamina these days.
No.
Hey, have you heard
better get there on time, player.
You heard any New Edition on TikToks?
TikTok? Well, there's not no Gap Band on TikTok either, though.
I bet you got some samples of that stuff on there.
Let me tell you what's messing it up for me. I don't know if I've ever shared this publicly. One of my all-time favorite slow songs is Charlie Wilson and the Gap Band's version of Going in Circles. I love to hear him sing that song.
Over Billy Preston?
Wait, listen. Billy should have never sang that song. He should have gave it to Charlie right from the start.
Wow,
Charlie,
that is.
If you have not heard Charlie Wilson sing "Going in Circles," your life is not complete. And to me, my point of bringing that up is, anytime you can sing your stuff and other people's stuff better than they sing it,
well,
that's
going to what.
Oh, I can't believe we about to have a tournament where No Edition is not in the tournament.
I have to
and
answer
the men.
And Tony Bruce's question. I apologize, Tony Bruce. I have not listened to it.
I actually have heard If It Isn't Love this year.
I haven't played it.
Right. And I actually have not played any Gap Band yet this year. However, before the year's up, I'm sure I'm going to play a lot of Gap.
I'll be playing it all the time.
At some point, you're going to play Outstanding early in the morning.
Oh, my God.
I mean,
Oops Upside Your Head.
Party Train.
Lindsay Lover. Party Train. At some point, you're going to
Burn
play
Rubber or something.
Outstanding is one of the greatest songs ever created.
Early in the morning.
I gotta get up early in the morning.
I mean, listen. It makes you feel some kind of way. I feel better when certain type of music make you feel better.
Well, I guess we're here, y'all.
You mess around, gonna make me play it now. Hell.
I mean, I guess we're here, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. In an unprecedented set of circumstances, 2 upsets in the first round. The 15th seed, SWV, is in. And the 13th seed, the Gap Band. See, this is why you go to the transfer portal right here.
Sounds like real March Madness.
Wow. I'm stunned right now.
When you like, what have you been?
I did not see this coming at all, but we're here.
But dude, look who you put against each other, though.
Listen, this is why we did the point system. This is why we voted the way we did, to make it as fair as we possibly could. Your seeding is your seeding. Your matchup is your matchup, which brings us to the next matchup, the 5 seed. The OJs versus the 12 seed, Cool in the Game.
What?
Now, let me tell you why the OJs are in trouble. The OJs have more hits. It's not even close.
Yeah.
But the problem is
listenability.
Three of the hits that the Cool in the Game has are worldwide anthems. Celebration, Cherish, and Joanna.
Yeah.
That's the ball game. To me, that's the ball game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how. With all due respect to OJs, past Stairway to Heaven, what do you bring to the table? That and money.
Family Reunion.
Family Reunion is a black anthem.
Yes.
Black anthem.
Celebration is literally a worldwide anthem. Every December 31st, the world is playing Celebration.
That's true.
And it don't stop there. It's almost for any celebration of any kind.
Celebration at all.
That's what I'm saying, man. Celebration makes this hard for the OJs.
I don't know, man.
That's a tough one, ain't it?
No, not for me. I would much rather listen to the OJs than Cool in the Game.
Okay. OJs with a little comeback ability.
My thing is listenability. I would not, if it were not for me looking at a couple of New Jack City clips, I would never hear OJ's.
Like, say that's y'all's movie.
That is our movie. We love it.
Yeah, it'd be clips from there, G Money. Come on, G Money, But they money. I mean, because it would play at different intervals throughout the movie. So you're like, okay.
OJ's all the way. Okay. Cool in the Game.
It's split.
Okay. No Cool in the Game. Okay. I will say this. Probably for month-to-month re-listenability, it's OJ's. Probably. But for just domination, world domination, Cool in the Gang is so.
I was gonna say what the category of all over the world, listenability, the frequency,
the shift of culture is matched, and the crossover is unmatched.
Well, yeah, you niggas better, you ninjas. I'm sorry.
Listen, we're among family.
Y'all better hurry up and vote before the OJs get another vote in the chat, and it won't make any difference what y'all say.
I was gonna say, you listen. You
we already got the OJs already got 3 votes.
So okay, so where you going, Mama Noise? Where you going?
I'm going with Cool.
I said OJ's.
Cool in the game.
You said Cool in the game. Ron, where you going?
It's hard for me to get off family reunion, man. That's
Oh, it's the OJ's then.
It's OJ's for me.
Our vote doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's the OJ's. OJ survived in a close one. So the 5 seed moves on.
I ain't gonna say they're gonna make it out the next round, but
they may not make it out the next round, but they got through this one. Okay, let's go to the 6 seed, TLC and Drew Hill.
TLC woman culture. They did it for the black woman, man. TLC.
Listen, when they was really advocating for safe sex enough to be putting it in their clothes and on their clothes and glasses and everything, trying to really push that movement of safe sex, but it just I felt like it was a culture move. However, they are known around the world. I would say
I think we make Drew Hill a bigger group than they actually are.
Yeah.
Like they had a phenomenal first album. But beyond that first album, what did they really do?
Change Cisco's hairstyle every other freaking
right. It was like it was okay, but the first album is the one. Calm down, Stephon. Stephon, calm down. Breathe, sir. Breathe.
Goodness gracious.
It's very aggressive tonight. Very aggressive. I think it's TLC and it's probably not as close as the seeding made it. In my opinion, but that's me. So that's 2 for CLC or 3 for TLC?
Yeah, I gotta go TLC, man.
Okay, all right. So that one was pretty easy. All right. The 7-10 matchup. Old school, new school.
Woo.
Temptation, the tantalizing Temptations versus 112.
Oh gosh. I only listen to Temptations at Christmas time when they singing ain't they the ones saying Merry Christmas?
Yes.
Okay. So that was
it's not Christmas until you hear that song.
I mean, so I'm saying listenability would be once a year. Whereas,
right.
I mean,
112,
Papa was a Rolling Stone. You got just my imagination, Silent Night. I mean,
and I feel you in the classic part of my life.
It's the classic part of my life.
But the hood part of me be like, Room 112, where the players.
And see, I didn't listen to a lot of 112. I mean, I heard they, but I wasn't. So that's somebody I wasn't gonna throw on. I mean,
I'm feeling 112 in my mind. Cupid.
Yeah.
The best thing about 112 was the club. That was the best thing about 112.
Facts.
Right. Temptation does have global hits, though. That's the problem. That's the problem. Where am I voting? I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, as much as I'd like to say it, 112 did not have global hits.
They did not have global hits.
They had South hits.
Their hits barely left Atlanta.
Stop playing. Barely left Atlanta.
I mean, think about Mom Knows. You got Cupid, you got Peaches and Cream.
Listen, you ain't got to convince me. I know how hot 112 is.
Over now.
All
they got some bangers. Yeah, they got bangers, but
I love me some 112.
They don't have My Girl. They don't have.
No, they don't.
Can't Get Next to You. They don't
in
have.
My listenability, all them hits the Temps have They would never be in the rotation throughout the year except at Christmas time.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
So for you, it's 112. For you, it's 112.
I'm Tim.
It's 112.
I think I have to go Tim just because.
As much as you be going on about 112, boy.
I love 112. I love 112, but they fell against the Temptations, and my blackness won't allow me to get back 112.
Again, this goes down to my preference of who I would sit and listen to. It would be 112.
Oh, wow. So we got a tie again.
Because it's the truth. Are you going to listen to this all year?
And you got to
and not even all year, but at least a couple of times a year. Just
so
not.
We need somebody to break the tie. We need somebody to break the tie.
And see, I'm not. I don't want to listen to 112 like that unless it hits the.
I love
the radios. Yeah.
I love 112. I probably listen to 112 more than I listen to the Temptation. But come on, man.
Where are my sorors in the chat that want to come through and break this tie?
They want to come on the show, or you talking about?
No,
I'm asking where.
Oh, okay.
I'm like surprised they not on the show today.
I was like, you trying to bring?
No, they in the chat. And Crystal says, "Hey,
Crystal,
what's going
we
on?
love Crystal here."
It's still a tie, man. 112 is triple
overtime.
overtime.
It's
triple overtime.
The votes went the way they went, so we got to get somebody to break the tie.
There it is. What's that? Oh, that's Stefan.
Stefan, you can't switch your vote.
No, he didn't. He put wins 3 out of the 4 categories.
Yeah, but he can't switch his vote. He already voted 112.
he said I'll just switch my vote.
You're the problem.
Thank you, Hope. There it is. Hope
there it is.
Hope broke the tie.
Wow. Another upset tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Hope, are the twins in agreement?
What is happening?
What just happened?
Who voted 112?
It was Hope.
The right side or the left side?
Yeah.
No,
you had to be
there. I can't.
I didn't have to. I get it. All right, here we go. The 8-9 matchup: Jodeci or Parliament Funkadelic.
Ooh.
Boosie, baby.
Let's see. Longevity, Parliament Funkadelic. What's the other? Realistic?
Changing the culture?
Changing the culture?
They both did that, though.
Parliament and Funkadelic.
No, they both did that, though.
Jodeci?
Because everybody tried to cookie cut.
Jodeci is responsible for Silk, H-Town, every black boy band that came after Hood black boy band that came after Jodeci. As yet, all them clowns.
Yeah. None of them would have any beats to play anything with if it wasn't for Funkadelics.
Well, that's true as well.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. You can't choose both. Oh, you got to choose one or the other.
That would make me pick Funkadelics because why say they changed the culture? Everybody sampled them.
Well, that's why you give them 25 in that category. Now,
25 in realisability, 25 in longevity.
Wow, really?
I hope that So Jodeci gets it hands down. See, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm struggling. The ninja in me says Jodeci, but the global and understanding of music in me says you can't vote against Parliament Funkadelic.
Right.
That's right. You have a whole nation of people that's purple and gold that probably died.
One nation under a groove. Get out, you stupid.
That's the answer, man.
That's 2 votes.
That's
2 votes for Parliament.
A bit.
3 votes counting Ron. That's 3 votes.
I think I'm going with the 9 seed. Damn it, I can't believe none of the boy bands made it. Do y'all realize we just put together a tournament where Jodeci, Boys to Men, New Edition, Jodeci officially hadn't made it yet, but Boys to Men, New Edition, and what was the other one?
Just those 2 so far.
It looks like Jodeci's not going to make it because I think I'm going Parliament.
P-Funk, man. It's P-Funk.
That's because I can dance underwater. That's the majority. Wow. So Parliament makes the 9 seed, takes it.
They bad seedings, man. It's all about what your matchup is.
Listen, we can't control the original voting. That lands where it lands. So you get what you get. That like we see it in the tournament right now. Murray State didn't want to play St. Peter's. They didn't even know who St. Peter's was. They woke up on Sunday or Monday morning thinking they was gonna play Kentucky, and now they out the tournament. So you get what you get. All right.
Bad coaching.
Bad coaching on
You saw what happened. You saw what
Josie's
happened.
part. Josie got to find a better coach. Okay, let's transition to another division. Parliament takes that one in somewhat of a landslide. We're going to the gospel division.
Oh hell, where
I cannot believe Cuz is not here for this.
Where's Cuz?
I know.
Where is his ass at for this one?
I know. It's crazy that Cuz is not here. I'll text it one more time, see if he'll pop up.
Because this is his category right here.
Because he's gonna have to live with the results, whatever they are at this point.
Because he will save every artist on there.
Oh yeah, he'll be okay. LeBaron said y'all can't do this with all right, you want to come in for the gospel, LeBaron? We'll bring you on for the gospel division, and in that way.
Yeah, me and Kiata gonna ride this one and see how this works.
Yeah, they got some thoughts though. I think she got some thoughts on this one though.
I think you have all your gospel people on today, boy. They got to defend their peoples.
All right, we'll give LeBaron a chance to pop up in the screen. But that don't mean the people gonna win that you won't, LeBaron. Ain't gonna hold you.
Gotta vote.
Memphis trying to put away Gonzaga right now.
Man, I saw that.
It's a close game, so we'll keep you posted on that as well. We might see a one. I ain't gonna hold you. This first one might hurt. There's LeBaron Burton. How you doing, brother?
You might see a 1 seed go down on the first one.
I couldn't allow Ron to do this because it ain't you don't drop dollar bills doing gospel.
Yeah, some of y'all favorites gonna come out of this round. Some of y'all favorites ain't gonna make it out. They ain't gonna make it
I
out.
was gonna say it might be bad for some of y'all. Okay. Well, let's get to it. Let's get to the seedings. It was a weird seeding. I'm gonna start from the start. It was a weird seeding. The way the voting came down, I was shocked at how some of these parents came out, especially the 5 and 12 seed.
You got some tight ones, man.
Let's jump right in. The number 1 seed overall, James Cleveland.
Ooh.
He goes up against the 16 seed, the Winans. This is a bad matchup for James Cleveland. For me. This is a bad matchup for James Cleveland.
Wait, how did these seedings come about?
We took it to the team. We created 4 categories. First of all, we took sales out of it. That has nothing to do with anything. It's not fair. We said re-listenability. Which one will you listen to the most? Shifted the culture, cross regions in culture, and of course, longevity. Those are your 4 categories, sir.
And James Cleveland ended up against the Winans?
Yeah.
Did y'all use the same panel as the Grammys?
No. We individually voted. Jay, listen, out of respect, James Cleveland is the number 1 seed. So let's be clear.
Yeah, I agree. But the Winans?
Bad matchup to start with.
It's a bad matchup, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Gospel music writing, there's a list of people that supersede the Winans. The Winans.
This is where he landed. This is where he landed based on the scoring. We
Charles
tried to make
Hayes is rolling over in his grave.
I think the Winans are greater individually than they were collectively.
You think they're greater individually than the word collective?
I think as artists, Marvin and CC and I think they were greater individually than.
I don't think CC, BB, and CC.
CC by herself. CC and BB. BB didn't make the list. CC's by herself. So
she's by herself, but I don't think she ever gets a name if the Winans never exists. She never gets the opportunity without the Winans.
I'm gonna tell you where James Cleveland might be in trouble. Because the Winans absolutely shifted the culture. No Winans, no commission, no. You could argue pop radio as a whole or gospel radio as a whole.
But was the culture, gospel culture, not shifted previously by James?
It was, but the Winans took it to another level.
Yeah, but geez, this is
we moved on.
That's a bad matchup. It's a bad matchup.
It's a bad matchup because, like, if you're gonna say shift the culture, if you're gonna say shift the culture, it would have been Andre Crouch.
And Andre didn't even make the list. He didn't make the final.
And that's
list.
what I'm saying. But he's the one who truly shifted the culture to the contemporary value that the Winans were able to even build a platform.
Right, they built it off of his work. I agree. But they did build it. And every matter of fact, you can argue and very easily that the Winans ushered in contemporary gospel.
So you can argue that, or you can just vote.
Andre Crouch broke down the wall.
Not ushered in contemporary. Listen to what I said, because I was on the air as a DJ when it happened. The Winans ushered in the sound of what we now call. There was no contemporary gospel before the Winans. It did not exist.
The Winans walked into the door that Andre Crouch broke down. He took the locks off the door.
That's not the point that I made, LeBaron. I didn't say who opened the door for them to do it. I said they are the ones that, if you trace it back, every gospel artist will tell you it started with the Winans.
Sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir?
Yes.
Andre Crouch is not even on the.
Right, he's not even on the list. So it's not even relevant to this conversation.
We are voting 1 versus 16.
James Cleveland.
Ooh.
The Winans. Who you got, LeBaron?
Could you have an upset in the greatest upset?
I'm just saying it's a bad matchup for James Cleveland. And let me say this. Anthony Bruce is 1,000% correct. James Cleveland turned the 60s and 70s around. His impact of the GMWA is still being probably felt to this day, although I would say it's lost a lot of momentum at this point. You can listen, he's our number one seed.
I cannot be guilty of being a Grammys type voter. So with that being the case, I cannot dishonor history. And without James Cleveland doing what he did, I got to go with James Cleveland.
Okay, so there's 2 votes for James.
This is such a
that
bad.
would be 3 votes.
It'd be 3 votes.
This is such a bad matchup that you. That's like saying that's like comparing.
There he is.
That's like comparing MJ and Kobe. Without MJ, Kobe don't exist.
That is irrelevant to the conversation. Andre Crouch is irrelevant.
I'm not saying Andre Crouch right now. I'm saying you can't compare the works of James Cleveland to the Winans because James Cleveland created the works.
Listen, in the tournament, you win your games, you qualify for a seeding. The 16th seed is the Winans. The number 1 seed is James Cleveland. You have voted for James. Listen, this may be irrelevant. This may be irrelevant. Cuz is here now. Who you voting for? James.
It looks like he need a minute to get his bearings.
Well, yeah, get your bearings. You rub your face. Ryan, who you voting for?
I see it in the chat.
Huh?
I see it in the chat. James Cleveland.
Okay. James Cleveland.
So the remaining votes are irrelevant.
So I think the remaining votes are going to be irrelevant anyway. It looks like James Cleveland's going to take it. Listen, he's the number one seed, so you would expect him to win.
The Winans had no choice, no help, no that was a blow. That's a blowout
Baylor
game.
would have won today too, but they didn't. So,
I mean, listen,
this wasn't even a March Madness possibility.
The seedings are what they are, LeBaron. Listen, if you think that's bad, it's gonna get worse. Let me just tell you, it's gonna get worse. Cuz, how you doing, man? How you feeling?
Good.
All right. Well, we spared you the James Cleveland Winans thing. The James Cleveland won. Let's go to the 2 seed. Oh, that's not the 2 seed. Where's the 2 seed? How did 2 seed keep getting lost in the thing?
Production.
Kick Production's
Got me
ass.
pulling my hair out now.
I'm gonna kick Production's ass if they keep messing this up. I'm gonna tell you. All right.
If they get worse than this, I'm gonna be like Ron by the end of this.
Oh, it gets worse.
You might, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. You might. It's gonna get worse. I'm just telling you.
Did you not watch the R&B round?
Yeah, you missed the R&B realm, so I'm telling you, it's gonna get worse.
Wait till we get to hip hop. Good God.
Yeah, hip hop gets bad too.
Ooh.
All right, here's the 2 seed coming in hot right now. The 2 seed, Yolanda Adams versus Tasha Cobb.
What I mean,
breathe, LeBaron, breathe. You have to breathe through these things.
How did Tasha Cobbs make the list?
She made one of the things that we try to do is not make it old school biased thing. So it couldn't be all old school. That wouldn't be fair.
Tasha Cobbs?
Listen, Beyonce didn't make the list. So there you go.
Oh, wow.
So,
Beyonce did not make the top 16 in her category.
Huh?
I said Beyonce did not make top 16 in her category.
She didn't make top 16 in her category. And when you see the names, you can look at it and go, that makes sense.
I was about to say Beyonce is not. I'm not gonna say no because cuz might cuss me out, but
Cuz like I don't think he's a Beehive fan. I don't know
if he's a Beehiver. Yeah,
okay.
All right. So what listen,
and we are on the internet. You don't say nothing about Beyonce on the internet.
Listen, we still got to vote. Yolanda Adams or Tasha Cobb. Mama knows who you voting for.
Tasha Cobb.
Ooh. Defend that.
That's only because she doesn't know gospel.
Well, I see who's awake.
Remember the old YouTube video? Barely.
Look. I let Cuz NOIZ say it. I was keeping my thoughts. I don't want to be on Mama NOIZ bad side. So
Yolanda got 2 votes. Tasha got 1 so far. I could be petty and go Tasha Cobb just to make it interesting.
Yeah,
you know what? See,
you would be throwing a vote at that point. You would literally be throwing a vote at that point.
But my integrity won't let me do it. I have to go Yolanda.
I gotta go. That's hands down Yolanda.
Yeah, I have to go Yolanda. I mean, that's just Tasha Cobb got a bad vote, a bad situation.
Cuz Yolanda.
Okay, all right. So that was an easy one. 2 seed makes it through that one. Take my notes. James makes it.
This one here. Oh,
this next one is like I told you, LeBaron. It's gonna get tight. Mahalia Jackson is the 3 seed. Daryl Coley is the 14 seed.
I don't get it. Daryl.
That's how the votes were. Everybody that got a scoring card got a chance to score them individually. This is how the scoring bared out. Mahalia Jackson ended up the 3 seed.
Numbers.
Mahalia Jackson ended up the 3 seed. Daryl Coley ended up the 14. And let me say this, with all due respect to the wonderful, amazing Mahalia Jackson, For me, it's Daryl Coley. It's not even close. It's not even close.
But culturally, she was a greater impact than he was.
I 100% agree.
Daryl Coley had a hot 3 years?
No, man, no. Daryl Coley had a lot of great years.
Well, he was around more than 3.
Yes.
Lord, but what I'm saying is, right now, if you ask a 30-year-old if they knew who Daryl Coley is, or if they knew who Mahalia Jackson is, more of them would know who Mahalia Jackson is than Daryl Coley.
I appreciate what you're saying. The problem is one of the categories is re-listenability. Am I going to listen to Soon I Will Be Done or When Sunday Comes?
What is When Sunday Comes?
That's Daryl Coley.
That's Daryl Coley.
That's arguably one of the greatest gospel songs of all time.
I only know Beyond the Veil.
Did you just say the greatest gospel song of all time?
I said arguably one of the greatest gospel songs.
He didn't mean to say
Please capitalize the word arguably.
You can do whatever you want to do with arguably.
Yeah, and you know what? I will second that. It is one of the greatest. Performed.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
On that song, Mr. Coley takes you through so many different octaves and just it's amazing. He showed how he showed why he's considered a vocal acrobat.
If I play Soon I Will Be Done and When Sunday Comes tonight, we wouldn't be this discussion would be over.
I'm turning to Allen Iverson. We talking about one song.
No, we're not.
We're not talking about the coach.
We're not.
We're not talking about we talking about one song.
LeBaron, we're not. I can go down the catalog.
One song, but we're not restricting Daryl. Let's vote. Daryl Coley.
It's Daryl Coley for me. Right now, listen. Right now, Daryl Coley's up 2-1. So
I will not disrespect Mahalia Jackson's legacy. I know she's turning over in her grave right now.
I love her.
I disrespect her like that.
I love her.
She better roll back over before she get dirt in the mouth.
She gonna get that dress done, Al, real bad.
Cuz why are you looking so frustrated? You don't have to look like that. That's not necessary.
He from Jackson, Mississippi, so of course he gonna vote Mahalia Jackson.
Well, I'm gonna give you my vote, MJ, because I don't know the other guy.
Listen, you can't. Her impact on the culture. I agree with that. Re-listening to the songs. We don't listen to Mahalia Jackson songs
at all.
I personally don't listen to Daryl Coley no more.
Well, I have listened to Daryl Coley. There was no greater pure singer than Daryl Coley. I don't think the guy could blow. But you have to go with Mahalia Jackson.
I don't have to. I went with Daryl Coley.
And I would argue that there are two greater pure singers because Rance Allen was 10 times the greater pure singer.
Not at all.
No.
Daryl Coley could not. There are very few males that can sing low baritone and high soprano. Daryl Coley could not cover the range that Rance Allen could cover.
Not at all. That is not true at all. No. That's not true at all.
So you're telling me. You're telling me that Daryl Coley
too close to the kettle tonight.
You're telling me. You guys are telling me that Daryl Coley could cover the range of Rance Allen.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes,
without question.
Without warming up.
Not just one of us are telling you that.
You heard Daryl Coley. You heard Daryl Coley. Daryl Coley sing baritone.
He sings baritone in When Sunday Comes.
Listen.
He sings all 5 parts.
He could cover the range of Rance Allen, and he didn't even have to bend over a frown or make a face. He made it look so
effortless. He made it look effortless.
See y'all, those 1980s, 1990 Rance Allen folks. That's what it is. Y'all ain't the 1969 Rance Allen folks. Because the 1969 Rance Allen was the purest singer ever.
While I appreciate
we are
you riding
all
hard for
older
your
than
boy.
you. We are all older.
Yeah, we're all older than you. You're the youngest dude on this podcast right now.
I don't care.
So out of the 4 categories, who won all 4 categories?
Daryl.
Who won
For
3
me,
out of 4
Daryl.
categories?
For me, Daryl is. I'm telling you, it's not close to me.
I've already voted.
But I respect the fact that Mahalia's tied it up right now.
No, yeah.
So now we're waiting on Mama Noise to put it over the top.
It's Mahalia Jackson.
Okay, so the Mahalia ended up winning,
Thank
but Daryl is.
Thank
Daryl
you.
is the man. Daryl is the man.
I think Mama Noise just saved a couple of people from hell.
Lies. Lies.
I only know
won
one
tonight, but that don't mean they the better team.
I only know one Daryl Coley song. So
That's the only reason Daryl Coley won. Because she didn't know the other songs.
Right. Like I told you, you find a 30-year-old and half of them won't know who Daryl Coley is.
Well, like I said, it's gonna get worse.
Those are the ones that are going to hell, sir.
Right. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. So here's the next round. The 4 seed, the Clark sisters versus James Moore.
See, this ain't so bad though. So this ain't so bad. This one ain't so bad. This is more I can wrap my head around this one. This one is hard for me to choose, to be honest with you.
This is a hard one.
it ain't hard for me at all.
Okay, where you going, Mama Noise?
Come on, Mama Noise.
It's the Clark sisters.
Because they got the same name.
All right.
They got the same last name.
Oh, that's right.
We might be related.
That's family. I see what you did there.
That's true. But I am a huge fan of Dorinda's.
Dorinda a bad girl. Dorinda a bad girl, but Jesus.
And Karen.
Let me ask you a question that we need to ask. Are we talking teeth in James Moore or teeth out James Moore?
Wow.
You just being petty right now. You being petty right now.
No, we not. Come on, LeBaron. You know teeth out James Moore completely different than teeth in.
Was a beast.
Teeth out was a monster that nobody wanted to mess with. Like
nobody wanted to mess with. Yeah.
You didn't want to stand. You didn't want to follow teeth out James Moore.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Since listenability is part of it, I can listen to more James Moore. I'm sorry, he put those bops out there.
Bops, bop on top of bops.
Yeah,
I gotta go James Moore.
Yeah,
I love the Clark sisters. But I don't listen to the Clark sisters like that.
I'm gonna put it like this: if I was gonna try to cross one of them over, James Moore would be the remix king.
Yeah.
Because his stuff was just already a bop. So I got to go with that.
All right.
I don't know who James Moore is.
Jesus.
I don't know who he is. And furthermore, he looks like he could be from an R&B group.
Hey, so this is what you got to do, Lloyd.
I agree,
you got to do your wife some justice and pull out a James Moore playlist.
I played James Moore for her. I don't know, but see, she's so new school gospel that she didn't really appreciate the nuance of his brilliance.
No,
you talking about some of his bops?
Yeah, she didn't get it.
You can word it however you want to word it, Mr. NOIZ. This is your fault.
What's my fault?
Your wife doesn't know who James Moore is. Live in a house with someone that loves gospel as much as you do. As
You're
much
right.
as you do.
You're right. I got
not know who James Moore is.
You're right.
And for her to only believe that Derek Cole only had one song, I just sent her a message of Derek Cole. He's preparing me.
Oh, he's preparing me.
How in the hell could you not play the song for your wife?
You're right. You're right. I'm not raising her right.
You're wrong.
I apologize. I gotta raise you better than that, Keanu. You're right. You're right. You're right, nigga. You're right. So obviously it's James Moore for you as well.
For me?
Yeah.
Hell, I'm stuck on this one.
Wait a minute.
It's hard. Cause
This
it's
is a
hard.
hard one.
It's hard, but
That's a
I
hard
tell
one.
you what, I think for me, the Clark sisters can kind of get a little annoying at times. Where James Moore is just, I can listen to him more.
Let me tell you what
When
James
when
Moore
you say
wanted from
Clark
me.
Sisters and me, he brought the sunshine. The only thing pops in my head.
Right.
Right.
Let me
So
tell you
that's a pop.
what James Moore wanted from me. James Moore went on a whole nother nigga's album, and the nigga wrote the song and had a bad singer sing it. Like, thank you, Lord. The young lady, Yvette, we'll forget her last name, but she killed that song. James Moore sang that song and made everybody forget that Walter Hawkins was a part of it.
Hey, look.
And Walter Hawkins wrote it.
Walter Hawkins wrote the song, and everybody thinks that's James Moore stuff.
Everybody thinks for years I thought, oh yeah, thank you, Lord, James Moore. No, that's Walter Hawkins.
Look, he came on there as a feature and took the record.
Well, no, let me tell you the whole story. I don't know if people even know the story. The truth is they did the concert live, and James was in the audience and got inspired. He was just
I saw the video.
Yeah, they said, James, come up and sing something. He was like, okay. And next thing you know, the song don't belong to Walter Hawkins no more.
But see, and I feel the same way about Daryl Cooley.
Yeah.
On Donald Lawrence's album.
On Donald Lawrence, yeah.
He was a feature, and it was like, well, damn, Daryl Cooley put out another album.
Right.
Yeah.
It was
I mean, I can give you that one for that one, but it was
James Moore was so cold that the next singer after James Moore was Tremaine Hawkins, and she said, "Yeah, I'm good."
she said that was a James Moore song.
She said, "This James song now. I don't even want to."
She didn't even want to touch it.
Yeah, he was sitting in the audience. Exactly right, Derek. So yeah, I think we've decided James Moore with the upset tonight.
James Moore, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's James Moore with the upset.
Yeah, that one wasn't so bad. That was a good matchup. That was a better matchup.
I'm so glad you said that because the next matchup is coming.
I mean,
the 5 seed Fred
he
Hammond
only won that because of his outfit, to be honest.
versus the 12 seed. And let me tell you something. We did not plan that. We did not discuss it. Everybody voted individually. Even with Mama NOIZ, I helped her put her numbers in, but I did not influence her vote. This happened because it happened. Fred Hammond is the 5 seed. Kirk Franklin is the 12. Who you got?
I hands down, and I'm gonna tell you why. Hands down, it has to be Fred Hammond because Pages of Light just beats anything that that was just a one-time, never to be done again. And Kirk Franklin ain't got that in his arsenal. When you come out with a 2 CD project and everything on there is a banger.
Everything. Everything. The whole.
I'm just gonna say Pages of Life saved my life. So I thought one of the reasons why I didn't, or should I say as somebody on the outside of the church looking in, one of the reasons why I felt like that, I don't know if I could handle being a Christian was because, I love bass music. I love music. And I thought you had to listen to hymns and stuff all the time. That was my understanding. I thought that's what I had to listen to all the time. If I accept, it's like, if I accept Jesus Christ, that means I just got to switch off having any type of musical, nice music, fun music that I can really move to. And I'm not saying twerk to or nothing like that. I'm just saying music with bass and, up tempo music. I thought you had to listen to old, sad, dreary music in order to be a Christian. And man, when my friend said, I want you to hear something and let me hear Pages of Life, I'm telling you the truth. It saved my life.
Here's what's interesting about Fred to me. Fred is your favorite musician's favorite musician.
Yeah.
I've heard so many singers, R&B singers, gospel singers, groups. They all say Fred is my guy. I love Fred.
And the thing about it is with Fred, with Pages of like when they did the verses, Fred could have just played everything off of Pages of Life and competed with Kirk.
Right.
He could have just played that whole thing, never touched nothing else that he ever did, and he would have competed with Kirk.
Yeah.
One. Number two, as a pure writer,
it's not even close.
It's not close.
It's not even close.
Kirk is he's a good, he can what is it that he can sample his butt off.
That's why we took album sales out of it. Because if it was album sales, that's
hands down.
Yeah, it's Kirk all the way. But if you're talking about just cuz I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. Love to hear what you have to say. Being a
but
gospel
didn't Stomp move the culture?
Stomp totally
absolutely moved the culture.
Totally moved the culture.
Absolutely
moved the culture.
Yeah.
It moved.
It moved the culture, but it didn't move it away from Fred.
It brought a lot more people to gospel that otherwise wouldn't have been listening to gospel.
I agree. Just like Stefan said, move to the map.
No one has done it like Kirk has done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that being said, where's your vote going though?
It's a tough one for me. I like LeBron with his hands down stuff because some of these are pretty tough. This was a tough one for me because Kirk has had such a great impact on non-church folk. See, LeBron is talking from a church standpoint.
The Baron.
He already knew Jesus.
The
He
Baron.
already knew Jesus, and yes, Pages of Life was unbelievable, but that was because you already knew Jesus.
Yeah.
No, but cuz that ain't the only reason. That ain't the only reason. Number one, because you got Kirk, right? Kirk did what he did. Fred went from commission to his solo work, right? Fred transcended to two different. Commission was a whole nother beast.
I agree.
When we thought the Winans was it, he came in with commission and took it to another level, left commission and went solo. So
and radicals for Christ.
I'm gonna tell you something. You can argue though. You can make an argument though that Fred ushered in modern black praise and worship.
Yes,
like he kind of did.
He did it. He did
like
it.
When he did blessed, blessed, blessed. Everybody was like, "What is this? We ain't never heard nothing like this before." Everybody was like, "What is? Wait a minute, this is different." And then churches got in line. It was like, "We could do this on Sunday morning."
Yeah,
but we don't need the whole choir to do this. We just get like a few people.
I'm just.
For me, it's Fred. For me, it's Fred.
I'm gonna go with Kirk.
Okay.
You ain't woke up all the way, have you?
Al, what did you go? I didn't hear what you said.
I voted early.
Yeah.
Hammond.
I see it. Okay, you're right. The Baron said Fred. Mama Noise said Fred. I think I said Fred. It's kind of overwhelming that Fred. Kirk, listen.
Ron said Fred. Everybody
said
but the old man that was half asleep said Fred.
Look, Fred. I mean, Kurt was the top scorer on the team, right? He was a superstar scorer, but Fred was a best all around player.
Yeah. Well, let's see if you feel the same way about our 6 seed. CeCe Winans, Mary.
God, that's another. Oh, okay.
I like these reactions, LeBron. I gotta tell you.
I mean, you got better.
Told you, dude, it only got worse as you kept going along. It gets worse.
I'm torn completely on this because I love CeCe. I've seen her in concert. She's incredible. She's as real as they come. But Mary got to.
You know what? So I tell you what. I'm going to say CeCe for the same reason. Because body of work, I got to go with CeCe. And then CeCe is I'm the same reason that I like Pages of Life. CeCe has, what was that album that she came out with? And
Alabaster Box.
No, not that one. The one before Alabaster Box.
I forget what that one was called. I know what you're talking about.
That's the one. That's one album that I can listen to every track on that album without fast forwarding.
I agree.
I
love CC, but I may have to go Mary Mary though.
But so Mary Mary has some bops, but they do not have an album where I can listen to from beginning to end and say that I love everything on the album.
And so, and for me, I would disagree. That first album,
the Shackles album was nice. The Shackles album, that was nice. That was the greatest project that they did, the Shackles album. But after that, nothing that they did. I would have. I gotta go with CC. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
There. So right now it's 2-2 CC Mary. Cuz, what you doing?
Mary.
Mary.
I believe CC, as Derek said, appeals more to a broader audience.
Oh yeah, she got the Wahites on lock.
I believe she crossed over to the Wahites, right?
Yeah, she got the Wahites on lock.
Right. And for that, I'm going to give her.
Why does she not get credit for that? That takes talent.
I got time for that.
I think she get credit.
That takes ability.
That Nola Band, that's probably solely the reason she made the list, is because what was the category, Lord?
It was crossover ability, crossover regions and cultures.
That was one of the categories for judgment. So
to me, on my sheet, now I can't speak for anybody else's sheet, but for crossing over region and culture, she got 25 to me because I think she dominates that.
I want to say
I was about to say Mary don't necessarily cross over all that much.
On my sheet.
Do what? What'd you say, man?
I said Mary don't really cross over all that much. They get a little in there, but
no, they don't. But what they do have more, what they do have over CC to me, and I'm one of the biggest CC fans on the planet. But who am I going to listen to first, CC or Mary Mary? It's Mary Mary.
It depends on what project.
Listen, if I'm rolling down the street on the road, about to get my bop on, I'm on a road trip, and I'm feeling gospel bop, I'm putting in Mary Mary. Yeah, I'm putting in by Mary Mary. Mama knows what you're doing.
You said on bop. Okay.
It's Mary Mary.
Mary Mary. Okay. So it looks like Mary Mary's gonna take it.
And I don't like CC's crossover ability. I don't know why.
Explain that. Explain why.
Because I believe her music has really, it's not even crossing over anymore. It's for the Wahites. It's for that.
You can argue that.
Right. But
you can argue that.
But the fact that you don't like it does not negate the fact that it exists. Therefore, it would require a higher score.
Yeah. Everlasting Love, Lloyd, that album.
But that was her and BB. That was her and BB.
No, it wasn't.
Everlasting Love?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, which one are we talking about? I mean,
that's the one that
hold on, Mama. You okay?
I agree, Derek. I agree totally.
Oh, that's a nice album. That's actually my favorite CC Winans album.
Right. That whole album.
My favorite CC Winans album. That's a good album. But
that ain't white.
No, it's not. It's not. I agree. It's not.
She has gone that way.
But since that album, she ain't been black like that since that album. Because that album actually sale-wise didn't do well. I love that album.
Which I'm surprised. That was like the best album she ever did.
Well, to me it was as well, but that's
All right, I'll dismiss it. I'll put my petition.
Mary got it. Mary got it.
Mary got it.
All right, let's go to the next.
Doggone cuz NOIZ always coming out the woodwork or something.
Let's go to the next one. 7 seed Tamala Man, the 10th seed Shirley Caesar.
What?
Oh, wow.
Hey, listen, the brackets fall how they fall.
Let them
I will say while the pictures are still up, Shirley Caesar.
Oh wow! Tell us why. You gotta tell us why. You can't just throw that out there like that.
You know how long
We're on gospel right now, Tara.
You know how long that woman's been doing this?
Long time.
Doc,
what, 40 years, 50 years?
I mean, you have to go back to understand how many hits she had over the years.
Tamala Man can't even stand in the same room as that woman.
No.
Well, Tamala Man just got a vote.
I just want to know when did
Tamala Man just got 2 votes.
Tamala Man. I mean, Shirley Caesar has one of the most famous memes on the internet.
And while y'all
Every
saying
Thanksgiving.
But
Hey,
see,
while
that
y'all
kind of
saying that
negates
Tamala
some
Man
of
got
the
3
good work that she did.
Huh?
That meme kind of negates some of the good work she did.
I'm just saying, she's even got a meme. She's like, you can't even think of Thanksgiving.
Tomatoes, jam.
You can't even think of Thanksgiving without thinking of Shirley Caesar.
That's true.
Here's the
And
problem.
she did that. Look, she did that in her 80s.
Well, she didn't do it at all, actually. Another young man did it for her. She tried to sue him. But that's a whole other conversation.
Listen, we ain't gonna talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that. Let me tell you something. The problem with this category for me with Tamala Man and Shirley Caesar is the re-listenability. How many Shirley Caesar songs do you re-listen to?
Quite a few. I gotta say, quite a few. Me myself, quite a few.
See, for me, it's none, not a one. I listen to beans, greens, tomatoes, haters, ram, lamb, all dog.
And the only thing from Tamla I listen to is "Take Me to the King."
That's
it.
I listen That's the only one.
I listen to I Can Only Imagine.
Ask me to name 3 songs. I don't even know 3 songs of Tamla Man.
Okay, so where you going, Mama Noise?
But I have to go with her because I mean I do know that. But other than I'm gonna be honest with you, if it wasn't for that DJ Screw mix of beans, greens, and potatoes, I'm not really sure I would know songs by her either.
And see,
so it's actually close. It's actually close. It's 4-3. It's actually 4-3. So somebody good.
I just came in with Tamla.
I mean, y'all ain't never heard I Remember Mama?
I love I Remember Mama in a happy way.
Oh, I think I heard a snippet of that.
For the 9 months I carried you holding.
No charge. No charge.
Oh, there. Oh, okay. I think I remember hearing that. Oh, I know.
A whole lot of songs.
Listen, you're next in line for a minute.
I know. It was a commercial on TV back in the day when they would say the album of Shirley Caesar, and then it would show a clip of that, no charge, a clip of Mama or something, and that was way back when for the record sale.
Shirley needs one more vote to tie it up. Otherwise, it's Tamala Man's world, and we all just living in it.
Shirley Caesar, we talking about? We're talking one of James Cleveland's creations.
She's a legend.
Okay.
I don't disagree with anything you said, sir.
Chad chimed in and said, Tamala Man, let's move on.
Somebody going to hell.
You know what?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is the 7th seed, and Tamala Man is the higher seed.
You know what?
LeBron,
damn. Honestly, what has she had? 3 hits, maybe? 3?
No, man. Tamala Man has had about 6 or 7 hits.
Okay, 6
hits. We're talking about massive hits, though.
Name the massive hits.
I mean, what's the one that Kirk wrote for? Truth is, I'm tired. I'm confused. What now? Listen, y'all gotta respect Tamala Man because she putting out a whole lamb out there. Take Me to the King out there. I can only she literally took the white boy song and made it her own.
If Tamala Man was sitting on this live stream right now, she would tell y'all, "How dare you all put me up against this woman?"
She might, but that don't mean she's right. And listen,
that's right.
The vote is the way it is, and there's nothing we can do about it. So, I mean, listen, that's why we vote.
Have you guys?
This is why I don't like the Grammys.
Hold on, man. What you say, cuz?
Have you guys ever heard Shirley Caesar's song? He's working it out.
Yes, that's a classic, Grammy Award winning, I think.
No.
And you,
I have.
You said no. See, that's your fault, Mr. NOIZ.
How about the song that she did with Tone?
Listen, I love.
Hey. Oh man.
I'm just saying.
I understand exactly what you guys are saying.
This woman has hit from the 60s on up.
From the caravans.
Yes. This woman has. She got more.
Cuz you're gonna have to go out and come back in. You froze up.
Who are the caravans?
But I'm not gonna do it, because it's gonna keep happening. So it's fine.
Okay.
You don't know who the caravans are, Mama NOIZ?
All I know is a caravan of love by Isaac.
My wife is so uninterested in gospel music, it's not even funny. I've tried. She don't want to hear it.
What if you trick her into thinking that they are conspiracy theories?
I'm sitting right here.
Oh, sorry.
Tell Mom, no, it has to be a documentary before you listen to it.
Trying to trick me.
Right. If I turn it into a documentary, maybe I got a shot. But
you got a shot.
Shirley's gone, ladies and gentlemen.
But that's the sad part about it. There are documentaries about Shirley Caesar.
LeBaron.
But I would have to be so motivated to watch a documentary.
LeBaron, we have to move on. I know it hurts. If you thought that hurt, this is gonna hurt even more. The 8 and 9 seed, John P. Key and Donnie McClurkin.
I'm leaving.
John P. Key. John P. Key. Now, that's an easy one to me.
That's an easy one to you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm John P. Key.
I like Donnie. But
I think that's an easy one for me as well. So to me, he's up 2-0. 3-0, because Chad just said John P. Key. Al just said John P. Key. I think this is going to end up being a rout.
Yeah, that's easy.
Mama NOIZ?
John P. Key.
Okay.
I think that's the only full concert, gospel concert that I've attended other than my husband.
Stephon, you need to give your life to the Lord. Because he said, I don't even know who the other guy is.
Wow.
The Lord can't bless that.
Wow.
LeBaron, they don't want you to have
other than Stan, what do you know of Donnie McClurkin?
I know those songs. We Fall Down. I know.
I know the Fall Down one.
Hey, did Chad voted for Tamala, man?
He did.
Yep.
Tell him I just took him off my friends list.
That escalated quickly.
I mean, what is happening?
I'm surprised he was still on your list. I deleted him a long time ago. He's a Michigan fan.
Wow.
All right, so John P. Key won that with easy, so we can now, the gospel category is now over. LeBaron, you can now breathe. Any medicines that you
I can't breathe. I cannot believe I've played this part in history. The part of history where Tamala Mann has been selected above Shirley Caesar.
Luck of the draw, man.
I'm not surprised about that at all.
It's a bad draw for her.
That's why they're called upsets. That's why they're called
Next thing you know, somebody gonna tell me biting over Obama.
Let me tell you something. This is about to get worse before it gets better. As we go into the Black Pop Icon division, this is about to get worse before it gets better. Let's start with the number 1 seed, Prince, and Diana Ross as the 16th seed. Who you got?
Come on.
Really?
Who you got?
Blowout.
Hands down.
I ain't gonna waste my time on this one.
I mean, that's a blowout.
It's Prince.
Okay. Cuz.
And I love some Diana.
You know.
We didn't say it was gonna be easy because we did not make it easy.
I'm saying Prince, but all this blowout shit y'all talking about, do you understand how big Diana Ross was.
Absolutely.
Okay. Everything that just came out your mouth means absolutely nothing because you said Prince first. We understand how big Diana Ross was, but Prince album that nobody ever heard probably is going to beat out Diana Ross.
Yeah, the one he's releasing here, or not he, but his camp is releasing rather within.
Prince has accidentally released better albums than Diana Ross.
Purple Rain by itself will stand up against a whole catalog.
Love Diana Ross. Love Diana Ross.
Made some beautiful kids.
Beautiful kids.
I believe your statement is very careless and
which one?
And not true at all.
Which statement you mean?
You're basically making it sound like she didn't have hits. She had hit.
I'm not. Cause NOIZ, I'm not saying that.
Hold on, listen.
I'm not saying that.
Listen, hold on. You said that you were not going with just sales. You were going with listenability and her body of work, man. I'm telling you, you have to listen.
To your point, how many? Name the Diana Ross songs that you listen to right now over and over again.
Oh my gosh!
I'll wait.
I honestly still listen to Diana Ross.
I'll wait.
I don't. I listen to Supremes.
My favorite love song.
Endless Love is Diana Ross and Lionel Richie.
I know who sings it. That's why I'm not favorite.
That's not Diana. I said the Diana Ross song by herself in a vacuum.
All
Which
I'm
song
saying is her work, her body of work. It's a lot. Just trust me.
We understand it's a lot. It's a lot of them that got a body of work a lot. But all that saying,
as if she can't. I mean, as if she was,
okay, I tell you what, cuz do this for me.
She's Diana Ross.
She's Diana Ross.
Right. She's Diana Ross. Cuz name one song that Diana Ross wrote and sang, okay, that one hit that she did that stands up against Purple Rain. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Oh my God.
And we're moving on. Number 2, Michael Jackson and Gladys Knight.
Again,
I think you should mention the categories again because some people are in the chat trying to figure out is it just an icon or a musician?
Black and they don't understand. Icon division. That's where we at. They're moving
Black pop.
No, I'm talking about to listenability, the culture.
Oh, you're talking about those
categories.
Yeah. The 4 categories are re-listenability. Do you listen to their music over and over again? Shifted to culture, cross regions and culture, and longevity. Those are the 4 categories that we use to make
and we probably kept off record sales and all that other crap.
Now I'm about to blow your mind on this one. I'm about to blow your mind on this one. I'm going with Gladys.
I mean, you can do that just for the sake of it, just out of respect. But come on,
out of respect, I'm going for Gladys.
Out of respect, but it's almost an insult to even we got to show her some respect. So I ain't gonna even say.
I would not live in a world where Gladys Knight is being blown out.
What'd you say, cuz?
You didn't show Diana no damn respect, but now you want to show Gladys respect.
Well, because that's Prince, and I don't speak
but
against.
You can't discount Diana Ross.
We're not discounting Diana Ross. We're talking about Prince, who wrote the music, played 5 instruments. Do we have to do this?
We don't. That's why we moved on to the next
category. Just stick with the one. Prince, Cross.
We're already talking about Michael.
We've actually moved on to the next category. Stefan is saying he can't vote for pedophiles. That's very inflammatory. If you want to vote for Michael, but Michael was exonerated from those charges. So
Stefan, I was about to say that wasn't proven.
Right.
Wasn't on my mind. Heard it through the grapevine. Midnight Train to Georgia.
I love Gladys.
Superwoman. I mean,
yeah, I like Gladys, but yeah, I'm not here for it. It's all Michael Jackson.
Michael is 2-1 right now, y'all.
And you can give me all the smoke you want. I won't.
I gotta go MJ. Gotta go MJ.
I'm saying listenability. Come on.
Listen, I know it was gonna be a blowout. I'm just voting out of respect for Gladys.
I mean, you gotta look at entertainment factor, listenability. I mean, Come on now.
Moving the culture, black, white.
Listen, I know
man
it's
in the
Michael.
mirror. Come on.
Listen, I know it's Michael, but I just can't live in a world where Gladys is being blown out like that.
Well,
without Michael, you don't.
MJ can't cook no waffles. That's right, Tara.
I can cook my own waffles.
Look, without Mike, your whole video culture has been totally different.
Listen,
The first black video on MTV.
I think we knew it was Michael when we started, so we can move on.
Okay.
We can move on. Because you sure didn't defend Gladys the same way you defended Diana. I'm just saying.
This is true.
No,
That's because she's red bone.
No, because I was just amazed at the hypocrisy of you mother hubbers.
What hypocrisy?
What hypocrisy?
I love Gladys more than I love Diana. That's
Diana's red bone. See, he fights for the red bone.
That is true. That is also a thing.
It's a bad matchup, bad season.
It's a bad matchup. It's a bad matchup for Gladys.
Diana Ross is a red bone. I don't know.
In comparison to Gladys, come on.
Cause it'd have been different if we said Diana Ross versus Gladys, but that's not what happened.
Been a better matchup. Would have been a better matchup for.
Yeah, it's a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup. Let's go to the next one. Al Green is the 3 seed.
What the?
Erykah Badu is the 14.
Oh, come on now.
Now we talking.
Oh,
this is when it got tough for me.
This is when
this is like,
Mike got hot, and now you can hear him.
This is tough for you, LB.
It don't get tough for me.
I was never.
Oh my gosh.
For me, the problem occurred at re-listenability because I listen to both these ninjas all the time.
That's the problem.
So now I'm stuck because they both shifted the culture, they both got longevity, and they both crossed over. So I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do with myself.
Chad, is this something you need to let us know? Is this breaking news?
Yeah, he's letting us know his ass need to get hit with the humble flex.
He will get hit with the humble flex button in just a second.
I'm just saying, if you related to Erykah Badu, you need to come through.
Oh my god!
And you need to explain why we don't have an interview yet.
I'm just saying.
What shifted me on my decision for Al Green, man, was the fact that every Saturday morning you heard Al.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Listen,
everybody just pause for a second. Let me hit Chad real quick.
And that was a humble flex.
There we go. Okay.
Listen,
now we can get
I'm a church boy growing up in a church house, and I still heard Al every Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was playing on, you know what I'm saying?
Saturday was out, Sunday it was different.
But I'm telling you, nothing like hitting that.
No, even on but Mama NOIZ. Al was on Sunday too for us because Al had just as many hits in the gospel arena as he did in the R&B.
I forgot. Past Al Green. Okay.
You going Al's? What you telling me?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hands down.
Mama NOIZ, what you doing?
Pastor Al Green.
Okay. Cuz, what you doing?
Hands down, Al Green.
Okay. And I'm going Al Green as well. So Al won it, but boy,
we did
I love me some Erykah.
I still hate that for Erykah.
It made you think about it, but Al did some stuff that was just transcending. I mean, it was
because Al is iconic. He's bigger than R&B.
Yeah,
Private Happiness is bigger than R&B.
You can't go to.
You know what? To me,
nowhere without playing.
To me, Al Green is a true performer. Erykah Badu, you're not sure if she's performing or if she's up there having a spiritual moment. You really don't know what the hell's going on sometimes.
Listen, I love Erykah. I'm a huge Erykah fan. Mama Gun is one of the best neo soul albums I've ever heard in my life. But come on, man.
Understand Al Green. Al Green is movie tracks. He didn't cross over to. He do movie scores.
Listen, I don't know if I have a better R&B song that I listen to on a regular basis than Simply Beautiful. I mean, my God, Simply Beautiful is flawless. So,
love and happiness.
Yeah, make you do wrong, make you do right. So Al got that one.
I mean, listen,
that's not really that surprising.
The intro itself.
Pull out your Pull out your bass guitar and hit it for us.
Hey, you know I'm sitting here thinking about it.
Oh,
Pull out your bass
God.
guitar and hit it for us.
Yeah, let me heat this up real quick.
Okay, so we got Al. Al's in the mix. Let's go to the next one. Y'all not gonna like this. I'm just telling you in advance. 4 seed Marvin Gaye.
Oh my gosh.
13 seed James.
Hey, so this one was a little rough, man.
Not for me.
Can't have one without the other.
That's really tough. That's really, really, really tough.
Actually, this was kind of tough.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be this is honest talk that I'm telling y'all right now. When we finished the score, when I finished the scoring of everybody's sheets, and this became the 4 seed and the 13 seed, I literally paused and was shocked. I said, "How did this happen?" And I went over the numbers again to make sure that this wasn't happening, and it happened again. I was that shocked.
You
I was like, "This don't seem fair."
Man,
man, that's hard.
It's rough because you hate to choose. That's how it's like you hate to choose between the two.
Right. And when I'm in that situation, I always go for re-listenability.
Yeah.
Who would I pull up and listen to?
I tell you what, it has to for me. It has to be Marvin Gaye because Marvin Gaye covers more moods. For me,
you said moods.
More moods.
Oh.
Like you can find a Marvin Gaye song for whatever mood that you're in.
That is very true.
Whereas James Brown is something to pick you up. Marvin Gaye, whether you are sad, happy, you want to bop, Marvin Gaye covered the spectrum, so I got to go with Marvin Gaye.
Let me say this: I was watching. When the CDs came out, I was like, okay, it's probably gonna be Marvin Gaye for me. And then I was watching New York Undercover today, and I heard James Brown singing "It's a Man's World," and I was like, "Oh,
sir,
God." I forgot how brilliant that song is.
Brilliant.
Like, it is so transcendently brilliant. Like it's just like. It's scary how good that song
did not become the godfather of soul.
It's scary how good "It's a Man's World" is. It's scary.
But the problem with James, because he has so much stuff sampled, you listen to more of his sample tracks.
And it's watered down, yeah.
It's
watered down at that point, yeah.
What you do of his own tracks because it's sampled so damn much.
And the only but the only reason Marvin Gaye isn't sampled as much is because they guard that with their life.
Oh yeah, Nona Gaye was stuff.
Yeah, you sample Marvin Gaye stuff, and his family will take everything.
Don't believe him. Ask Robin Thicke.
Yeah, Nona Gaye will sue your ass. That is true.
Robin Thicke and Pharrell still wrestling.
But I think our culture did James bad because of this way they sampled it.
And I might be a little biased, Ron, for the simple fact of this: what goes around comes around. So. Now I'm going to hit a little bit of history, and Cuz NOIZ might be able to relate. Everything that James Brown got credit for, it was not definitely his. There's a group out there called the Violinaires that I know. I have records of them doing stuff before James Brown did it, and he got credit for it. Robert Blair and the Violinaires. So what goes around comes around.
Well, listen, for me, it just comes down to this. And I think you said it earlier, and I think I agree 100%. Marvin covers all of the bases.
Yeah.
I will never make love to a James Brown song, ever.
Ever. Beats too fast.
Don't do it, cuz. Don't do it. I'll do it for you. You ninjas need music to make love?
I do.
And what exactly, other than sexual healing, are you supposed to be listening to a Marvin Gaye?
Whatever it is, it's Marvin. That voice is so sick. I can make love to the national anthem he's saying.
Nope.
Cuz, what you vote? Now you got your vote. It's still close, actually. It's
James Brown.
James Brown. It's 4-3.
You know what? He had that mischievous, he had that honorary look on his face the whole time. I'm like, this man gonna choose James Brown.
You know, that man had a huge impact on the culture.
That's funny, Derek.
And he told black people when we didn't think we were, he told us that we were black and that we were proud to be black people.
Well, Marvin asked us what's going on.
Marvin said, shit, I heard it through the grapevine.
Before Marvin, because remember now, they were calling us everything else but, you know, a child. They were giving us names.
They were giving us names. That's true.
And James Brown said, we are black and we are proud.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, that's huge. I still listen to James in my house today, and I make my daughter come down, and we gonna shake a leg to James Brown.
We appreciate that. James Brown lost.
Too bad that stuff didn't stick around. I'm black and I'm brown.
Take solace in the fact that James almost won. It was close.
Right. But he lost. So
he did lose.
That's good.
That's ridiculous.
It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
He lost by
points. Not bad.
About one.
Listen, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. The 5 seed, Mary J. Blige. The 12 seed, Jill Scott.
Let's see.
Something happened to LeBaron's camera. Oh Lord.
Yeah, LeBaron is not handling this.
I think he fainted.
He's not handling this well at all tonight.
I think he fainted.
Jill and Mary J. This is a hard one for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
It really is.
Look, Derek talking about you tripping now. You tripping.
What does the chat say? Mary J, Albie, okay.
Tara said Jilly from Philly.
Jilly from Philly, 1-1 in.
No, 2-1.
Stephon's Jilly.
Ron's Mary J.
Ron is Mary J.
2-2.
Chad is Mary J.
Mama Noise said Mary J.
Mama Noise said Mary J. Okay. Cuz, what you doing?
I don't listen to either one.
Still got a vote.
How dare you?
I can't tell you one song from either one. Now, if you played it, I might know it. But
see, now we got a category for.
I can't tell you one song.
I gotta go Jilly from Philly, and Derek is going Jilly from Philly. Ladies and gentlemen, the score is tied 4-4.
Flip a coin, cuz.
I'm so glad that I get the last vote.
Oh my god!
This was a bunch of blasphemy.
Well, what you doing?
Jill.
Derek said turn off his camera. What is happening?
You're gonna take away the greatest collaboration of R&B and hip hop.
I mean, listen.
I love Mary J. Everybody, listen. Mary J. Blige is outstanding, but come on, man.
Listen.
On walk. Is it the way?
You gonna take
only reason.
The longevity, the crossover.
Listen. The longevity. Okay, so now we getting into this area of hits versus the talent. Mary J. Blige could not sit on the stage with Jill Scott. She couldn't.
And Jill Scott can't sell out an arena like Mary J. So where we going?
Touche.
You're gonna have listen. I'm not gonna disrespect Mary J. Blige and say I'm not gonna have a good time at her concert. Because I am.
I'm not saying that, but
when she kicked that raggedy leg out there and do her dance, I'm gonna be like, oh man.
If I was looking for a performer, just a performer, because can't now one of y'all tell me that she blows y'all away with her voice.
She's not that kind of singer.
She's not
That's right. Exactly.
I don't think, she's not designed to be on key and wow you with vocal acrobatics. It's her passion that makes her who she is.
Okay, so if I was just going on performance alone, okay, yeah, Mary J. But we're talking about full body. I got to go with Jill. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fair. Listen, Jill wins in a very close race, and that's fair. So we'll Jilly from Philly. did her thing. She pulls off the upset, the 12 seed. Listen, in every March Madness, a 12 seed beats a 5.
I like Jill.
Ours is no different.
And everybody
like
saying
her,
Jill sent out arenas. You can't count Freedom Hall. You can't count the Yum Center as really, arenas that they selling out. So let's not go there.
I like Jill Scott. I hate the nationwide commercial. I'm just saying.
I want to apologize in advance for the 6th seed and 11th seed. I apologize in advance.
Ooh, boy.
Wow.
I don't even know what to do here, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
I don't know what to do.
Is that Big Luther or Little Luther? Which one we going with?
Wow.
Oh man.
See, it's just like that other guy y'all said, the with teeth or without teeth guy. So is it Big Luther or Little Luther?
For me, it's
Dad
Luther.
said he logged it off.
It's Luther for me.
I gotta go Luther.
Oh man,
tough one.
That's a hard one. I gotta go Luther.
Here's what makes it really hard. Sam did it in 2 different genres. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sam did it in 2 different genres.
And with the career that was cut short by death.
It was Luther.
So other than Love Ballads,
No, but Luther died health wise.
Other than Love Ballads, is Luther doing it for you?
Huh?
Other than Love Ballads, is Luther doing it?
I mean,
outside of Love Ballads, I don't really care to listen.
Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, y'all know it to be true. You can take all of Luther's catalog, and none of his songs, not one, is bigger than A Change Gonna Come. Not one.
Not one.
Not one. And that makes it hard, man. Now, is Luther the better pure singer? Arguably, maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. Because listen, Luther is ridiculously flawless when it comes to singing. Ridiculous.
Yeah. But then also was Sam Cooke. So that's why I could see why they were paired together. Like this pairing doesn't surprise me. It just makes it difficult to choose.
Sam has 2 iconic songs in 2 different genres. Wonderful, and A Change Is Gonna Come.
Yeah.
Both flawless songs.
Yeah. All Luther needed was Love Ballads. That's all he needed.
That's all he needed. That's all he needed.
You realize how many love songs that guy had?
Here's the problem with Luther. Has there been a Luther since?
Nope.
Woo! I just hit y'all with bars. Has there been a Luther since? Even the guy, huh?
No one's close.
No one's close. People re-sing A Change Is Gonna Come all the time. Nobody re-sings Luther song because you can't.
Oh no, Ruben stuttered.
You tried.
And again, I reiterate, nobody sings Luther songs because you can.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah.
This is a hard one. Right now, we got a full-on tie going on. It's a full-on tie.
A house is not a home. You just.
Oh God!
Don't even try.
God!
So I gotta give my. I have to give my nod to Sound.
Okay.
Out of respect for the culture, I have to give my nod to Sound. I feel like I'm being disrespectful for choosing Luther over Sound. So
I ain't know out of respect for your culture was a category.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
I said me. I said I.
It's not a category.
I said I. This is.
I still haven't voted. I don't know what to do. Mama knows. I still haven't voted. I don't know which way to go. I really don't.
Mama knows you want to pick Luther.
I hate that these two came down to each other. I hate it because they both deserve to go forward. A change is gonna come. Come on, y'all.
Do you know the history behind that song?
Yes.
That's why I gotta give it to Sam, because it's another one of those things that without Sam, Luther just.
No, I wouldn't say that. I don't think they have anything to do with each other.
Yeah, but how much of Sam's music is still played on the radio?
Just a change gonna come.
It's non-existent.
A change gonna come, and that's pretty
Change
much
gonna come is about.
Whereas here and now still played on
You
there.
would think Luther's still alive. His music,
Right? House not a home.
I was going to say, you be in the store getting groceries.
All a woman needs, always and forever.
Always and forever.
Look, if
how about he took Always and Forever in the same way James Moore took Thank You, Lord. Luther took Always and Ever and claimed it as his own.
Look, if Lloyd can choose what's the name over who was that you chose?
Tamla Man?
No. Tenor Woman.
Tenor Woman.
A woman.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Erica Badu?
Oh, Gladys Knight?
If you could choose Gladys Knight out of respect, I could choose Sam out of respect. I'm sorry.
You got it. But I think I'm gonna sway the vote and say it's Luther. I hate it, but it's Luther. It's Luther. Come on, man. That's
Mama Noise hurt her ankle and you fell and bumped your head.
Huh?
I said, Mama Noise hurt her ankle and you didn't fell and bumped your head.
Good job, Lloyd. Good bump on the head today.
I listen. It's Luther, man. I hate it. Change is gonna come. May arguably the greatest R&B song of all time.
Our history has been so disappointing tonight. Our history is turning their backs on us.
Well, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. 7 seed Whitney Houston, the 10 seed.
Stop it! Stop.
Got them pies. Got them patty
It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Stop.
Clearly, we only doing one round tonight. By the way, clearly we only doing one round. They didn't got the hip hop yet. So
That's the last one for this one, ain't it? Ain't that the last one for this one? 7 and 10.
No, we got one more.
But then hip hop is another.
I hope there's none of us saying that
we'll try to speed it along.
I hope none of us are sitting here saying that this is a hard choice.
Okay, what's your choice?
Come on, stop.
Patty LaBelle.
No.
There's one vote for Patty in the chat. There's 2 for Whitney.
Who voted Patty LaBelle?
I did.
I love you, Mama Noise. That's all I can say. I love you.
I felt that there was some little sour grape in there, LeBaron.
Right now it's 2 for Patty.
I'm just saying I love you.
See that's that.
Al, what you doing? Chad, Cuz and Ron, what y'all doing? Mama Noise, what you doing?
Listen.
No, you said Patty.
Listen. You can't be so dogmatic about Whitney over Patty. I'm voting for Whitney. But do you realize how many hits and what Patty did?
Again, Cuz, again. After you say I chose Whitney, nothing else that comes out of your mouth matters.
That's the same Prince argument, right?
Let me speak for me.
Right.
Sorry.
Do you understand?
You spoke for you when you said Whitney.
Do you understand when she came out with that hairstyle that looked like a hat? That was Listen, man. Listen. Patty has held her own for a very long time.
Did she hold her own well enough for you to choose her? No.
I chose Whitney, but you just can't be so dismissive of Patty. Come on now.
I don't think we dismiss it. It's just saying in this category is Whitney.
And bless her heart, she was just in concert in February.
She's still going. Bless her heart.
And sold out.
Sounded amazing.
Yep. And so you going Whitney? Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah. I'm going Whitney.
It looks like Whitney's got it, y'all. It looks like Whitney got it. Okay.
What's the score?
Oh, it's not close. Patty got a couple of votes. And Daniel Bell, when you see this later, we apologize. Because I know how much he loves Whitney.
And
all right, the final one in the arm in the black icon, Anita Baker, Aretha Franklin, the 8 and 9 seed.
Now, LeBaron, you can speak up with your dismissiveness now.
I am trying to figure out how Aretha ended up 9 and she ended up 8.
Right, exactly.
Had the ball bounce,
You
man.
saw all the categories. Everybody got an individual vote, and this is how it happened.
Oh God.
Though you cannot discount now. Come on. What was her name?
Anita.
Anita, yeah, shit.
See?
You can even.
He doesn't even remember her
arguing
name.
my case for me.
And he said, he said, you cannot discount what's her name?
What's her name?
Man, Anita Baker was huge there for a minute now. She was huge.
Wow.
Oh, my heart, I love you.
I say her
baby.
to
All right. Right now, Anita is not is going to take it to the house.
No, she can't.
It's 3-0 right now.
Anita Baker.
That was a real bad draw for Anita.
That was a bad draw.
That was a real bad draw.
I think had it been anybody else, Anita probably would have held her own.
And
But
Mama Noah said Anita.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
But we love Mama Noise. We love Mama Noise. I love her.
What kind
Oh,
of pain
that's that
medicine
sarcasm, boy.
what kind of pain medicine did you give her for her ankle?
I gave her something that would go right to the source.
That shit must have been strong.
It's strong. It's very strong.
My goodness.
It's a refill.
Yeah, reread. So
So
yeah,
what does it for you, Mama Noah? Is it Rapture? What song?
Hold up in the rapture.
You give good love.
Hey, LeBaron. Remember you was looking for somebody to sing baritone like Rantown?
Yeah.
Anita Baker. There you
Anita Baker, you're right. You're right.
That's cold-blooded right there.
I can't.
So wrong.
All right, we're going to finish up with the hip-hop division. It should be interesting.
Come on, are you serious?
Yes, the last one. This is up. We only doing first round. We're not going forward.
Mama Noise.
So, it's going to be fast. The number one seed ended up being Tupac which it wasn't a landslide decision.
Come on, y'all.
Listen, it was not a landslide decision.
What, between 1 and 2?
Yeah, it was not. It was very, very close.
He was probably my 4th or 5th. So
Right.
I don't know how he made one seed.
Well, because it was two, just to go behind the curtain on the voting, 2 people gave him a number 1 seed. 2 people gave the other guy who's a 2 seed.
The other guy.
And he's not even in here. I got to get him in here. 2 people gave the 2 seed a number 1, and then the rest of the scoring kind of balanced it out to where he ended up being a number 1. So it wasn't that close.
I thought you were logging off, going to bed. What kind of nonsense?
Some people can't. Pac for Tara, Pac for Ron.
You know,
I didn't vote him a number 1. I had him much lower.
It's Pac because I can't stand Drake. As many hits as he has, I just don't like his stuff.
Chad said Drake, which definitely tells his age. He is my
It comes to the surprise of no one.
Wow, Tara going ham. She said he got an extra chromosome. That's
Lordy.
all right, that was aggressive. I don't know if he
Tupac,
I didn't even come that hard.
Right.
Drink your water.
That was aggressive. So to the surprise of no one, Tupac takes that one.
Cuz who you got?
3 cents.
Yeah,
He doesn't know any of those people.
I don't know. Other than that Mama song,
Dear Mama.
I remember Mama. I remember Mama. In a happy.
I agree. He shouldn't have been number 1, but that's how the voting ended up.
I agree.
It pained me to give him the number 1, if I'm being honest. Because the person that should have got the number 1 got the number 2.
He shouldn't have got number 1 either.
He should have got number 1.
Nah.
He need to go see a hairdresser.
Well, listen.
He does. He sees the same one that what's the quarterback that got fired from New England?
Colin Kaepernick.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, right.
Cam Newton.
Listen, hair aside, that's not even close to me with NWA. To me, it's not close, but that's just me.
Say less.
Yeah, all you NWA fans better speak up because right now they down.
I mean, how did they end up against? How did a group of rappers end up against a solo rapper?
Everybody was individually scored. That's how it worked.
It was hip hop.
It's hip hop. It's not hip hop in solo. It's hip hop in general.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this category, sir, gets much worse.
Oh, that's light. This is light compared to what's about to happen. Yeah, this is very light. Mama Noise, what you doing?
NWA for the culture, the First Amendment.
Right now it's 3-2, and I need y'all to make this right.
I would have to say NWA.
Jay-Z.
Okay, thank you.
Lloyd was looking for somebody to rescue him.
I ain't no rescue. I'm just saying we got to make things right. Listen, we already
contemplating. It's not.
Hey, I haven't voted yet.
I know
it's tied 3-3.
We know, LeBaron, you're gonna wait till the last minute so you can jump out of the bushes and holler surprise.
Actually, reason being because I'm trying to figure this out because for the same reason you chose NWA is one of the reasons why I would lean that way. Although Jay-Z is a marvelous rapper,
yeah,
he's probably for the culture. I gotta go NWA.
See, that's just being petty.
No, honestly, all jokes aside, I for what they did in hip hop.
Are we seriously living in a world right now where Jay-Z just got voted out?
You are living in a world where Jay-Z just got voted out.
I gotta honestly, because now listen, you guys are talking to somebody that doesn't really bop either one of their music because of the content.
Then why didn't you just sit out like Jay?
No, but you're talking to somebody that knows the content, right? And if I have to say,
Anthony Bruce,
I'm voting on
Anthony
what
Bruce
was
hadn't voted. Vote Anthony Bruce.
Anthony Bruce, I need you to vote.
I gotta go NWA just for the culture, for the right. What? Yeah, I got to.
Stephon, we know you drink a lot, so.
Wow.
I mean, why so bad to see NWA in the top?
Because it don't make sense. Over Jay-Z, come on, let's not do that.
What are you comparing?
Wow.
Everything. Like, there's nothing about he's a 2 seed.
And
thank you. So now it's tied.
Just because he's a 2 seed. So you waited to
so we fixed it.
I would not sit here and have Jay Joyner. You need to vote.
Y'all got the same name, bro.
You should have did that for all your other seeds.
I agree because the fact that Boys II Men and New Edition are both out,
and Jodeci
troubles me, but I can't do nothing about it.
But
wait, Boys II Men, y'all voted out.
Boys II Men, Jodeci, and New Edition got voted out.
Can't speak anymore. He already voted. Cuz
you got to be a tiebreaker.
Well, I just like the title, niggas with an attitude. I like.
There you go.
Oh, you raggedy muck.
Move on to the next one. Move to the next
Move on.
All right, NWA, Jay-Z gone.
NWA.
You tried the fix was in, it just wasn't no good. You paid the wrong man.
Goes down. NWA. Wow, this is blasphemous, but we're gonna move forward.
Welcome to March Madness.
Outkast and LL Cool J.
This whole process is flawed.
Easy vote for me.
That's an easy vote for me.
Oh, that's easy for me.
Yeah, right now.
Let me put mine out there early so that way, if y'all get upset, y'all got. I gotta go LL. Sorry.
Well, you know, we understand
The shock of
sometimes.
no one.
We understand sometimes the fumes from the popcorn machine are strong.
Outcast, me and Outcast put a mini miles on 64.
Many
Many
miles.
miles. Men Outcast still put Men Outcast are still putting miles out.
Liberation is my personal anthem.
Mine too.
It's not really close at this point. It's like a blowout. So Outcast takes that one in a landslide.
You didn't even throw your name out there, but it's still going.
Yeah, we didn't even need that vote. Scarface and Salt and Pepper.
That's another
Scarface.
Man, thank you, Mama.
All I have in this world. All I have in this world.
Pause and my word.
Scarface.
Oh my gosh, I love me some Scarface.
Another blowout. See, some of the hip hop stuff is gonna go by pretty fast.
I mean, listen. Scarface was good with the Ghetto Boys and without the Ghetto Boys.
He may have been better without them. Yeah,
way better.
I would say he may have been better without them. So, all right, we can move on. I think this is easy personally, but you know we'll see. Dr. Dre and Nas. Because what I'm not going to do is sit here and disrespect the Chronic.
Oh man, come on! Is it really?
I mean, Ron, you going Nas?
I rule the world. Is that big?
Wow.
You have witnessed how much he's been drinking since we lost.
I have. That is
true.
That is true. That is true.
But I'm sober as hell, so yeah, I'm still going.
That's what your mouth says, but your mind obviously is speaking something different.
Right. The fact that you rose with Nas is
we're in sync. Me and the mouth is in sync today.
It may not matter though. LeBaron, you quiet. You going Dre or Nas?
Oh, here he come.
We said we wasn't going on sales and stuff, right?
We're not.
Not on sales.
Nas does not have a better album than the Chronic.
We said no sales.
He said no sales.
He didn't say a higher selling. He said he hadn't had a better album.
Nas does not have a better album than the Chronic.
Not bigger.
Illmatic is not better than the Chronic.
I don't know. I like Nas. I like Nas. I like his.
But hold on.
His box.
Does Nas have way better lyrics than Dre? Dre's not a rapper.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not
so let's talk about lyrics. Nas
lyrically, Dre can't touch Nas.
Listen, no doubt about it. Nas does not have a better album.
Dre does not have a better lyric than Nas. And sales is not one of the categories.
I didn't say nothing about y'all have yet to hear me say about sales.
Lyrical. If you're going on lyrics, yes, he does. If you're going on lyrics, it's just that Dre is the producer, so the beat is great.
Are you trying to tell me that you're trying to put Nas's albums next to Dre's albums and say that they're comparable?
For me, because Nas's albums are more productive. Yes, I have to go with Nas.
Okay. Well, we're gonna pray for your strength in the Lord because his
content, his lyrics and content. The Chronic doesn't do anything for me as far as the lyrics are just there. I gotta go with Nas. I'm sorry.
Well, we appreciate
substance over. I don't even know what to call it.
Nas is actually winning this, so the score is actually Nas is up.
I have Dre winning this. Where you getting Nas winning this?
Where you get Dre up?
Al's Nas. I mean Al's Dre. I'm Dre. Mama NOIZ is Dre.
I didn't hear Mama NOIZ's voice.
Tar is Dre. Mama NOIZ, who are you?
Mama NOIZ is Dre.
Okay.
I didn't hear Mama NOIZ.
Yeah, I think it's
wrong. Mama NOIZ was Dre. Come on.
Oh,
because you had Stephon and Nas.
I love her though.
You had me and Nas.
Really, LeBaron? Really?
4-4?
How many you got? 4? Is it 4-4?
4-4.
That's what I got. It's 4-4.
Okay.
You were talking like it was a blowout. It's not.
No. I didn't hear Mama
Who
NOIZ.
was talking like it was a blowout?
Cause you got to be the tiebreaker again.
He don't know.
Or Anthony Bruce. Only
because
Rakim is not a choice. Unfortunately, he's not a choice.
Yeah, Anthony Bruce. We had a debate on Rakim.
We had a debate about Rakim.
We just didn't have enough time in the bracket to get him in.
And if it was Rakim, I would have chose Rakim.
We wanted to, but the problem is there were too
Only
many
because
categories.
of the Super Bowl am I going to go with Dr. Dre.
There you go.
I don't know either one.
Common sense is one out
the
again.
Super Bowl?
Common sense is one out again. God bless you.
That one song. What's the name of that song? Next.
I apologize. I didn't mean to
Ray
call
Day?
you raggedy son of a gun. You are a wise man.
You're a wise man, brother.
He's a raggedy son of a gun. I'm gonna take your raggedy son of a gun.
So we choosing. I mean, oh God, never mind.
For time purpose, we got to move on. Here we go. The next category: Eminem, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, come on. I'm sorry. I know popular opinion might go with Eminem right here, but once again, I gotta take substance over everything else. I go Kendrick.
Okay.
Is that popular opinion?
Okay. Eminem is
I said I didn't say popular opinion. I just said I.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Both of them cross cultures, but they both got about the same amount of. Well, Eminem may have a bigger cross culture than.
Only one has a Pulitzer Prize though.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. So,
what are you doing? What are you doing, Ryan? Did you vote?
Half of Eminem music, the music will sound good. I can't catch up with half of what he's saying. No, I gotta go with Kendrick.
Right now it's 3-3 because I went Kendrick. It's 3-3. Mama Noise, what are you doing?
The Pulitzer Prize winner.
I'm going Kendrick.
It's 4-3 Kendrick right now.
I'm going Kendrick.
It's 5-3 Kendrick, and that probably decides.
Sit down. Be humble.
I think what hurt me was the D12 album shit that they came out with.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, the man.
I believe, highest ranked hip hop artist.
He was. He absolutely was. I remember his shit.
I am
Die Hard.
fan. Yep.
All right.
I mean, the man got the best seat at the picnic. That should be good enough. You can't.
And while we appreciate that, Kendrick is the winner. So we got two more.
Real quick. When y'all get a chance, go YouTube some of his raw rap battles.
Oh, he's brilliant.
He's clean, man.
Eminem.
He's brilliant.
Oh yeah. That stuff was the rap battle stuff, but we talking about albums and records.
He's a beast.
Listen. Real talk. He's the only white guy that made it, so we love him. So it's yeah. All right. Missy Elliott and Snoop.
And answer Stefan's question, why the Roots and J. Cole on here? We didn't have enough time.
Well, they just didn't fit all the categories. They didn't fit enough categories to justify putting them in the pool. And I love them. Listen, the Roots are one of my all-time favorites, and so is J. Cole. But I couldn't. When you look at our 4 categories, there are categories of those that they don't fit strongly over anybody we've mentioned tonight. It's just being honest. And we can't put our preferences in over the integrity of the.
Y'all done had me rub all my twist up my hair.
That's funny. What we doing with Missy Elliott and Snoop?
Man. I ain't ran any of the ones that challenged me like this one.
Really? Wow.
I'm going to vote for Missy Elliott because if anybody can change her look like that, she deserves to win.
That's a weird reason.
Cold-blooded.
I'm gonna give you the thing. Snoop has got 1, 2, 3. Ron is on Missy's side.
I gotta say Snoop because I ain't seen him take a L yet. I want to be the first one to give him.
Yeah, that's probably enough to do it. Yeah, I love Missy. I probably would have to go Snoop because that's Uncle Snoop. The last category of the night.
I don't ride with a lot of Snoop songs in my car.
Huh?
I don't even ride with a lot of Snoop songs in my car.
Then, sir, you need a new car.
And I got the CDs and everything, and I still don't ride with a lot of Snoop in the car.
Wow. The last,
but I can't remember the 90s without Snoop. Like,
right?
You cannot remember the 90s without Snoop.
Right.
Shit.
Do you still have cars with CD players?
That is hilarious.
A couple, not a minute.
Both of my vehicles still have CD players.
Yeah, not a lot. Not a lot.
No,
Ladies
I ain't
and
got
gentlemen, final category, the final pairing of the night, our 8-9 seed. I didn't plan it. It just had a vote unfolded. Here it is.
Wow.
And on a personal level, this one hurts me the most. This is my cross right here. I don't.
This is low. It's low key a good matchup though.
I don't like it.
You don't like it because you love them both, but
I love them both. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
But you can see the similarity. Like if one had a longer career,
I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. It hurts my heart to even think about it. And now it looks like it's gonna come down to.
I gotta give it to Cube because he's still doing it.
What's wrong with you, LeBaron? Something is.
I gotta give it to Cube because he had a longer career. I mean,
Mama Noise, what are you doing?
He had a longer career because the man was.
He's alive.
He was wiped out.
Right.
Yeah. So they both played the same game, and Cube survived. He was better.
But Stefan, I'm gonna say something to what you said. I don't disagree with what you said because I adore Biggie. You can argue the same thing about Cube. Many times over, Cube, his movement from NWA shifted the entire West Coast. You can even argue that you don't even get the Chronic if Cube doesn't, from a business perspective, walk away from NWA.
Yeah.
And you get Drake's catalog.
Right. It's
and Cube probably still goes down in history as one of the best diss.
Maybe the greatest diss song in the history of time. Damn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Oh, Jesus.
What was that diss song?
No Vaseline.
No Vaseline.
You're getting not asked by a white boy with no Vaseline.
Wow. Who's he talking about?
His former group.
NWA.
And what made it so powerful is that it was true.
It was true.
It was actually true. He wasn't just throwing lyrics together just to make up something. It was true.
So I'm giving it to him for the simple fact that I understand what Alan's saying, that the other man was off, but Cube was smarter in the game.
Yeah, Mama Noise, what did you vote?
Surviving the game was not one of the criteria.
Right, that had nothing to do with it. Yeah, Mama Noise, what are you doing?
Sleep, obviously.
Today was a good day.
You saying so that wasn't a part of the category?
Hold on one second, LeBaron. Hold on. Go ahead, Mama Noise. What do you say?
I would have to say Ice Cube.
Ooh,
4-3. Hey, Alan, you saying you saying that wasn't part of the category? One wasn't around long enough to transcend. Cube transcend. He covered all bases.
Cuz I need you to vote because if
Lloyd, 1992, going up to Kings Island. It was a good day. Everybody bumped it all the way.
It was a good day. It's like
all the way back. You want
I don't think. Look, I don't think anybody. Hey, Lloyd, I don't think anybody has done a Isley Brothers sample better.
No question. The problem is it was all a dream. And I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, having pictures on my wall every day. Mac Attack, Crap Attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I used to let my tape pop till my tape popped.
We did say Juicy won a good song. We never said Juicy won a banger. We never said this shit.
I mean, who the fuck is this paging me at 5:46 in the morning, cracking dawn, and while I'm yawning, wipe the cold from my eye, see who's this paging
But
me.
you also know the words to Ice Cube as well.
I know.
Every single one of them.
I literally picked my line name because of Ice Cube. True to the game. I hate this category. I hate it. So I'm asking Cuz to bail me out so I don't have to pick.
I mean, but Lloyd, who better for him to lose to than Q?
I don't want him to lose to Q.
Who said
he could have lost to Tupac and you'll really be mad.
I don't want him to lose to anybody. Y'all already took Jay-Z from me, which was blasphemous.
Well, you know, it is what it is.
Cuz, who you picking?
Man, I don't know these people.
Just pick somebody, just like you did with the other category.
No, you do you.
Stop. Why are you doing?
He knows it banks on you. Listen.
Oh, this is so hard. This is almost impossible. I'm gonna go because of time purposes.
Ice Cube changed the culture.
He transcend.
He showed you. He showed
crossed,
you can go from
he crossed several markets.
Big, this is gonna be big, wherever you are.
You can go from a thug to a movie star.
Hey, big, wherever you are or wherever you are. It's not personal. Okay.
Oh my God.
This is just how I feel.
You as bad as a baron.
Oh, I'll go Q. Oh, that hurt. That hurt really bad.
Poor Alan.
Don't call me next Saturday.
And when they click the screen.
Listen, the way y'all got rid of Jay-Z, y'all probably deserve that. So I don't know. But
hey, Alan, if you actually look at what you said that we were voting on, Q checks all the boxes.
But beat this. In the short amount of time that Biggie was in the game, he still affected the culture.
A lot of the culture.
Yeah. I almost want to change my vote. But it'd be a tie, and then we won't be able to break the tie.
They both did the same for the
Well, the chat is cutting up.
They both did the same for the culture. Their culture impact.
Oh, that hurts so bad. I gotta change my vote. I can't do that to Big.
Oh
man.
no! You already put it out there.
You chose Stephon.
I know.
Put it in the ballot box.
It's done. It's done. Cube is the winner, and
It's like going in to vote for president and say, "Open this box again so I can pull mine back out." I changed my mind.
Lloyd Spence, when you get to the pearly gates, you remember this day.
I know. I thought I was gonna get a chance to dap Big up.
Hey, well, I mean, y'all going to hell anyway on a couple of the gospel votes anyway. So don't try to get holy now.
Now wait a minute.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's round one. We'll have to worry about round two next week, but clearly these matchups are going to be something to see. Wow, I didn't realize round one was going to be so tenuous. This was a lot.
Bad CDs, man. Bad CDs, bad matchup.
Look, I didn't mean to come in here and start so much trouble, but man,
yeah, you did.
Wow. Jeez.
You need one of them guys to have one extra point where they would have just missed it, where they didn't hit each other. But they would have bet Sweet 16, our Final Four.
Yeah. I'm so mad that Cube and Biggie ended up together. That just
LeBaron talking about I didn't mean hashtag King Petty just in time to come in and say, I don't think this guy should be.
All right, well, we'll be back to do it all over again next week, and it'll be just as frustrating with round 2 and 3. We may have to finish it next week somehow. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we got to get through these rounds a little bit quicker. But tonight was hard.
Just do it like again. Just you got to vote.
I agree, Tar. Biggie should have got a bye, and Jay-Z too, and Boyz II Men and Jodeci.
You be getting all your favorites the ones that buy.
So, hey, Lord, you send it out again. You rank your now you're what 32.
Well, we can't re-rank.
No, you pick your winners for your next matches, and whoever get the most wins out of everybody, who moves on.
I got a question.
Next week shouldn't be a problem because you figure we did 32 matchups tonight.
Right. So next week is 16 matchups.
Yeah.
Then 8 matchups, then 4, and then 2, and that's it. Yeah. So
I got a question for y'all. Can we all agree that Drake is only popular because of white people?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not. Listen, Drake, to me, Drake and Beyonce have the same problems. They're the best of a bad bunch.
Apparently they don't, because Drake made the list and Beyonce.
Well, that's true. Drake made the list and Beyonce did not. Tara's still trying to figure out what the hell happened that Jodeci and Edition and New Edition didn't make it. Bad matchups. I mean,
Jodeci, New Edition, and who was the other one?
Boys II Men.
I mean, New Edition just had a concert out here in Gary, and they still got women fainting.
Yeah.
They low as dirt.
Well,
Boys II Men.
Bobby Brown fainted too. He was definitely not in the top shape.
New Edition ended up losing to the Gap Band, and who did Jodeci lose to? Parliament Funkadelic.
That was shade, Abby.
I don't know what to tell you.
That wasn't shade. There's receipts of him leaning up against one of the speakers trying to catch his breath.
Hey,
he looked bad. He looked
if
bad.
you seen him in the verses, he said he's ready to take this girdle off. He said it's too hot for all that.
All right, we're gonna let our watching audience go, and we appreciate y'all for riding with us. We'll be back with the round of 32, 16, and then the Final Four and championship next week. Because if we did 32 tonight, surely we can do that all next week. So, love y'all, appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I know some of y'all upset, but get over it.
New Edition, greatest group of all.
Man,
Chad, you should have joined the show that way you could defend.
I was gonna say you should have voted. You should have got here early. You could have saved their life. We needed you.
And I still love you, Mama Noise.
Thank you. We blame you for this and Shirley Caesar. So there you go. Y'all be good.
Y'all, we sure had a good time on Uncorked Wine tonight. I hope you did too. We'll be back next week right here on the NOIZ Makers page for more Uncorked Wine. So go get your bottle, go get your glass, and meet us here next Saturday, 9 p.m. for Uncorked Wine.